All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Episode 6. What's up, everybody?
What's going on? It's your man's Truth the Nine and Ixney Hombre.
Fucking deflect. It's been 2.5 seconds, bro.
What? Already? No, Arby's are freestyle. We could probably change one of those.
We have to do Arby's next weekend because
No.
I'm going. We have to. I'm going on a diet. So we have to do it. I have to go on a strict diet with this way. I'm getting it. Like I'm doing a whole program.
All right.
So we mandatory next Sunday. We have to do it. Just get it out of the way.
All right.
It's not like it's gonna
Actually,
kill you.
no. That's even better. We're not doing it next Sunday.
No, we gotta do it.
Because you're gonna get all in shape and then.
Exactly. That Monday I started.
Right.
So,
So you're gonna do your program, and then at the end of the program, when you're all in shape, then you can have it.
no, because I want something good at the end of my program.
No. You'll get to determine if it's good.
We gotta do it. Just do it, bro.
No.
Just get it out of the way.
Vetoed.
We gotta get it out of the way.
You're gonna be eating it by yourself then.
Nah, bro, it's not fun. We have to
No,
enjoy it.
That's gonna be the best.
When are you supposed to eat
You're gonna
this?
be like looking. No, I was gonna eat it like whenever. But now the fact that I know this information, literally.
No, my cheat day is not gonna be our.
No, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be a cheat day. But what I'm trying to say is, it's gonna be great because you're gonna like be at your physique that you want to be at, and then you get to really try Arby's.
That's gonna be like 6 to 8 months, bro. I'm not. We can't wait that long. We can't let them wait that long.
Yeah, we could.
Nah, bro, that's
Absolutely.
messed up. That's messed up, Chad.
I'm not saying it's messed up, but
That's messed up. But yeah, welcome.
I'm not saying
to,
it's not messed up.
Welcome to episode 6.
There we go.
How's everyone doing? I already said welcome. How's everyone doing? We started off strong there.
Very strong. It's Sunday, July 25th, 2021. And we got some interesting topics lined up today. There's a lot of diversity. There we go.
Yeah, we have a very diverse topic. You gonna get hooked? Everyone die. Nah, bro.
I'm convinced I'm probably one of the only people in America that really likes Arby's.
Yeah, I think Arby's is a money laundering scheme. It's like
Yeah, a lot of people
giant.
have these theories about Arby's restaurants, but you know,
Guys, the stream looks right because I know that's lower now, but it captures more of us instead of you looking at our heads when
no, look at the top of our heads.
when we look at chat. So I try to frame it differently. I just want to make sure it looks all right. It doesn't look crooked. It only looks crooked because the door is crooked, but it is straight. So there's like this optical illusion going on, but it's straight to the light and everything else. So it's not.
I mean, if
Not
it's
tilted over.
if it's an optical illusion, it's an optical illusion, man. It happens.
Yeah. So hopefully that goes well, and hopefully if we have any videos to watch, it should work. I will get that out of the way now. I tested it again before stream. I literally tested it before stream and it worked. So if it doesn't work, I'm suing OBS. I'm gonna send them a strongly worded letter.
We'll have to see.
But yeah, so let's start with our topics. We'll get one dumb one out of the way. I was thinking about it. How often do you buy new tires for your car?
Well, I have a new car, so it tells me like when to swap my tires.
Okay, but that doesn't matter. My point is, how often do you though? Just because it tells you.
I mean, now it would tell me, but before when I didn't have a nice fancy-ish car, I would have to look at the tread on them and. see
You
if
looked at
they're
the tread on your tires?
Yeah.
Bro, I rode them things too.
Are you crazy?
Bro,
It's a great way to blow out your tires.
Unless the dealership told me when I took it in. The shop was like, you need to change your tires. That's what I changed.
You're
my tires.
actually crazy. So the rule I was taught is you take a quarter, and
Okay.
if the quarter, you put it in the grooves of the tire, and if the quarter sinks in the grooves, like it's in there, they not like all the way in there, obviously.
As long as the grooves hold the quarter.
Not necessarily hold it, but it has to be in there.
The whole thing?
Not the whole thing, just like a chunk of the quarter. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So it's like the quarter test. So if at any point in time you're when you put that quarter,
Mm-hmm.
it's like above the tread, your tires are balding, and I've even seen tires where they were so balding. My friend, God bless her soul, she was riding on her car, and you can see the staples. I didn't even know tires have staples.
Okay, I've never gotten them that bad.
Yes.
I've never gotten that. Every time I take it to a dealership, they just tell me, hey, your tires are out, you need to do it. But that's because I take it all the time to get an oil change. So I've never gotten it. They've never been bald. My tires have never been bald.
Yeah, when they're bald, they look rough.
Yeah, I know they've never been bald.
So Diva's talking about he's driving on rims, fuck tires. I'm gonna say you driving on your rims,
Nah, bro, no, I don't.
He
go
said you
like
need
that.
to take your car to Los Santos Customs ASAP.
That's what I'm doing. No, I have to get my oil change up. Excuse me, every 5,000 to 7,000 because I use a synthetic, whatever the fuck.
Nah, not the cheap oil.
Yeah, it has to use that. So they tell me, they're like, "Hey, next time you're coming in, you're gonna need tires. You have enough to last you till next time." So I always know ahead of time. But until they tell me to do it, I don't do it.
Yeah, like I said, just look at them, and if you can't gauge it by eye, just take a quarter, and if the quarter can't go into the dips, that's a red flag. It's like, go get your tire changed.
I had to get air on one of the tires, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell is one of my, like, recently.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you go to the gas station, you gotta figure that fucking machine out.
No,
So I'm looking, I'm like, which tire is low? I'm trying to figure out which tire is low. Luckily, some of them are digital, and they tell you when you plug it in.
Oh yeah, the pressure.
The pressure will tell you right when you put it in. So I'm looking around, and it must have been the last time they worked on my car. And I actually have them over here somewhere. I bought a whole pack of them. They're like 14 in a pack for $4. That fucking screw thing that you put in the car to cap was missing. So I'm looking at 3 tires, and then I get to the 4th tire. I'm like, well, it's clearly this one. It's missing the
cap,
the screw on top. So I pumped it up in Amazon, some of them. But God, those machines are obnoxious. It's like you know what's obnoxious about them? The timer.
Yeah, it is like
it's like you put in $1.50, and then it's like, no.
It's like, if you don't finish before I tell you to finish, you get no air.
Yeah, and
the worst part is like a lot of them are.
Yo, what up, Cosmo?
A lot of them are still old school, where it's like you have to put in quarters. Some of them are cool, where you can swipe a card.
No, I went to the racetrack. By Port St. Lucie. Yeah, that racetrack. And they had the thing, and they would not take my card. The card thing would just not work.
So I had a card attachment.
So I had to put in quarters.
You had to put in
$1.50.
6 quarters.
Yeah.
That's very inconvenient.
One, two.
Who carries cash these days?
I do. All the time, every day I have cash. And I have change in my car.
The only time I carry cash,
what do you mean?
Specifically, is when I travel, like, for sure.
What do you mean? You don't carry cash? Really?
It's becoming obsolete, man.
Nah, bro. That's why you need to carry cash. I don't care if you're like, oh, it's an old way of thinking. You always carry cash. I don't care if it's $20.
I mean, when I travel, I have cash on.
No, bro. You need to always have $20 on you, minimum. More than that now, because $20 is nothing. You need to always have like $20 to $40 on you. I don't care if it's in your wallet, in a clip in your phone, something. Carry cash. Just trust me. Take $40 out of your account. Keep it somewhere on you all the time. It doesn't matter unless you're inside the house.
I mean, cash
is king.
Cash is king, but it's one of those things, man, where it's like I don't see myself needing it at the moment. But I will take your advice and I'll start carrying.
Trust me, dude. It has saved my life more than you can think. A place that doesn't take card, all of a sudden you gotta put gas in your car when you're somewhere. Like stupid shit. I mean, like the stuff you just do not think of. And you walk into a gas station. I was in Miami once, and I walked into the gas station because I was training for my job, and the card reader went down, and I had to get home. Yeah. It was at the end of my training, so I couldn't go back to the hotel.
Yeah, because
you
checked out.
I was checked out. So I went to the gas station. It was closed. I went to the next gas station. Card was broken, and I had cash on it. If I didn't have cash on me, I was straight into Miami. Because their ATM was broken. Dude, have $40. Take out 2 20s. Buy a stupid clip on your phone or something that you.
No, I have a wallet.
But it doesn't matter. Maybe you don't want to carry cash in the wallet, because then if you lose the wallet, you lose the cash.
No,
I don't carry cash.
I will never lose my wallet.
Well, I don't carry cash in my wallet either. My wallet does not have cash in it. I carry cash separately. But put it on like a clip. Find a place. Put it in your wallet. Just carry
in my wallet. Yeah.
Carry $40, and it doesn't exist. It's just your wallet just doesn't have. You can forget about it. It's the best lifesaver.
All right, guys, I'll take your advice on this. My thing is like I barely have. The only time I ever use cash is to pay people that basically is that cash. Like an arrangement, like cash only, and then my barber does not take cards. So. That's it. That's the only time I ever need cash.
Yeah.
Or if I do like a card, if I'm mailing you something, and it's like an occasion, I put like $60, $100 in it. You know what I'm saying? Give the card.
Yeah,
That's
no,
about it.
cash essay. And see, everyone's agreeing with me. And the other thing is never use debit. We're gonna do a little financial help here, everybody. Little
Yeah,
help
I don't
you,
ever use
everybody.
I don't ever use debit.
Do not use a debit card. Anybody watching? For those of you who don't know, I've now been in banking and financing longer than I was at GameStop. GameStop was my longest job. I've
Nice.
now passed that. I was at GameStop for 6 years. I've been banking for almost 8.
Nice.
So let me give you guys, everyone in the chat, some advice. One, very simple advice. If you have a credit card, always use your credit card. Pay it. Let me make that disclaimer right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Pay your credit card.
on time.
It's not free money. It is 100% liable. Like, it's the liability with a credit card is never on you. Never on you. So even if you have a $300 credit card and you're gonna spend $100 on food that month, or bills, something that you pay all the time, always use credit. Why? You're using the bank's money. Listen to me very carefully. You're using the bank's money. If your credit card gets compromised, you're gonna get that money back like this, because they lost their money. You didn't lose the money. It's happened to me before. I had actually recently too, but about 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I only have 3 credit cards. One of my credit cards got compromised, and they maxed it out. They put $1,800 on it, maxed it out. This was one of my credit cards a long time ago. And I called Chase, and I was like, "Yo, I didn't make this purchase." The next day, that was clear.
Nice.
The next day, they took all that shit out.
They're like, yeah, we can't have this.
Debit card, not debit credit. Please remember, not debit credit. Get a credit card. Even if it's a secure one, a small $300 one, a credit card will always save you. Use the bank's money. Even if you max it out every month, at the end of the month, pay it.
Right.
You're gonna spend $40 on gas a month, right? You were gonna pay it anyway.
You're gonna buy
pay it on your credit card. Pay it off. Don't pay any interest. Don't give them any interest. If you do that, your credit will go up and your assets are safe.
Solid advice.
Yeah, and 2, I always say always carry cash. I don't care what it is, carry some kind of form of cash on you. And 3, I'll give one more financial advice to everybody. Please, for the love of God, please invest. Invest a little bit, $100 a year. I don't care. Invest into something easy. EFT funds, Roth IRA, anything easy. Please invest, because you will be shocked how fast that money grows. And I will tell you guys this, everybody tells you, making your first 100,000 is the hardest step. That's the hardest step, getting $100,000. When you hit $100,000, it's like it just starts piling on. Now, this is obviously not money you can't touch, because it's invested, it's in Roth, it's in CDs, it's locked up. But making your first 100,000 is the key. But please invest. Find something you love. You love Yakuza? Find a company that makes Yakuza and go buy their stock.
Sega.
The Sega. Go buy Sega stock. You love Nintendo? Buy Nintendo stock. Skip a game? Buy 2 or 3 stocks. You like Coke? Buy Coke. Like, whatever you like, find that stock and buy it.
Just remember.
And just hold on to it. It's the long term. Hold it.
Just remember, all the advice that Ixney Hombre is giving you, investing involves risk.
Yes. I'm saying it. That's what I'm saying, to be safe. I'm not telling you to go buy penny stocks.
We just have to cover ourselves here.
Yeah. I'm not telling you to go buy penny stocks. I'm not telling you to go take your life savings. I'm not saying that. I'm saying find $100 a year, $200 a year. Find a company you like and you believe in, and buy that stock. It will absolutely benefit you. And I don't mean a company you believe in that you started looking into the other day, for example, right?
Right.
Do you drink Coca-Cola products?
Yeah.
Coke stock is $50. Buy 2 stocks a year. Coke is not going away.
Yeah, it's not.
It's never going away.
And it's global.
And it's global. Like, it's everywhere. It's the biggest drink in the world, right? You like Nvidia? Nvidia stock is $35. That's 3 stocks a year. It's not. You're not throwing money away. It's always gonna go up. It's something that's always around. I'm not telling you to go buy Blockbuster and then fucking not buy Netflix. That's not what I'm telling you.
Again, we don't know if it's gonna go up or down. Just throwing that out there.
I don't mean up. I mean you will not lose your money on certain stocks. Just do your own research. Find safe stocks. Please invest. Don't wait till you're 40, 50, 60, and then go, I have no retirement because they fucked everything up.
That's hard.
So just please trust me on that.
Yeah, solid advice, man. But like I said, it's advice that Ixnay
yes.
given with, to definitely take as careful as possible. Do your own research. Cause
it is at your own risk. Do your own research.
I'm not a financial advisor, so I have to say that.
I'm not a financial advisor with stock. I'm telling you guys stuff that I've done.
Yeah, just talking from experience.
Yeah, from experience. But again, at your own risk, do not blow your life savings. But everybody has $100 a year to gamble.
That's true.
Everyone has $200 a year to gamble.
I don't know about 200.
No, you can save in 12 months $200 and find. I'm not telling you to buy Coke. Find one company, AT&T, Coca-Cola, Lay's, whatever. One company that you're like, I always drink Coke. I always use AT&T, and put the money in there.
Okay.
I promise you, in 10 years. You're gonna be like, what the fuck happened to my money? It always happens.
What the fuck happened to my money? It's gone.
It's gone.
No, just kidding.
But yes, guys, please, disclaimer, and be safe. I just want everybody to do well.
To think about the future.
And think about the future. It's important. Do not think about it when you're 50 or 60 and go, oh, I gotta invest now. Like, no.
Yeah, my company bottomed up and they took my retirement fund with them. My 401k.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right, so I do have to say this. Thank you for that, everybody. Where should I start investing? That's the fun part. That's what you have to find out.
Yeah, you have to find out. The best research I can tell you is read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Get the audiobook, I don't care. But go find Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It is an eye-opener. It's amazing. You're going to be like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Not that fucking book, bro. I'm pissed. That book's amazing. I have like 5 other books I can tell you. But that's the book anybody who starts investing should read.
I mean,
read that first.
I gotta give it a whirl before I can talk anything bad about it. So I'll give it.
People don't like it because it goes against. One of the big things in it is don't save. Because savings only help banks. They don't help you.
That's true.
So.
I have a personal vendetta with that book.
Why
I want to hear that.
Yeah, I want to know what the vendetta is.
I want to hear that personal vendetta, and then we'll get into our chopping block topics for the day, for the night. But I'm interested. I mean, that sounds a little traumatic. My dad forced that onto me when I was young. I mean,
did you listen to the book? How old are you now?
Not even about listening to the book. Maybe if you were to go back when you're older and give it a second
Don't use Robinhood. Fuck Robinhood, Cosmo. I don't know if you're making a joke. Do not use Robinhood. Do not. I 100% condone it. I don't even want to. They'll never be our sponsor. I don't care how much money they give us. Do not use Robinhood. You don't own anything you buy on Robinhood. Don't use that.
Interesting.
Supreme, how old are you, and did you do anything in that book?
So this is Supreme, in quotes. Want to borrow me, son? Yeah, Dad. And he took me to a library and gave me that book before leaving.
Damn. Oh, that's dark.
Damn, that's political.
That man was like, I'm not gonna be here. Please get rich.
I don't know anything about Cash App.
No. Well, it depends. You gotta start your own way. If you want to do crypto, I use Binance.us, not .com.us. That's what I did research on and wanted to use. You do your own research. I'm not telling you to use that app. That's what I use for crypto. And as far as stocks go, I use a SoFi, SOFI. It's a banking SoFi. Yeah. It's a banking app that lets you buy small individual stocks at no risk and no penalty until you hit a certain amount of money. Then it starts charging you to use it, but it lets you play. And it gets you watch the stock market. It's very user-friendly. That's what I use, and I did research on. Please do your research. Do not download random-ass apps and put money into it and say I told you to. I'm not telling you to do that. Do your research first.
Nope, I remember reading it, but I would challenge you, Supreme. Reread it with like without any hate. You know what I mean? 'Cause if you do something with hate, it's gonna come back to
Yeah.
spite you in one way.
If
one
you
way or
can
another.
find, I just read that, and I'm sorry, Supreme, but if you can take your time to read that book, or if you're like me, get the audio book, because I just pay attention better if I'm playing a game or if I'm driving the car.
Right.
It's like listening to a podcast. Take the time to read that book in a different light. If you don't like that book, I'll find my list for next time. I have about 5 other books to help you start investing with no money, with little money, $5.
So this one's to you, Ixney. From your experience with investing, what's your hardest and easiest part of investment?
Okay, the easiest part of investing, once you learn and do what you want to do and do your research, I cannot, please do your research. The easiest part is when you have a plan, as long as you have commitment, sticking to that plan. I will this year put this much into my Roth. I will this year put this much into this stock. That's the easiest thing. You find something you believe in.
Commitment.
The hardest thing to do
is to act on it.
No, not that actually.
Oh.
The hardest thing in investing, for me, it's not hard because I'm a patient man with everything but video games. I'm a patient man in life. Is looking every day at your shit and panicking when I will say this, I made a very good amount of money on crypto recently.
Okay.
And then I looked at it and we had the drop.
Yeah,
so I didn't lose any money.
Bear market.
I didn't lose any money. But it's going back up. But if I had panicked like everyone else panicked, I would have lost money. I've now made my money back and almost doubled my money again because I was patient. But if I looked, I almost made 4 times the amount of money I put in. And it all went down. Now I'm back up to way more than even. You have to have patience. Don't look at it every day. I have a stock that I bought into that went from 90 cents to $80 and dropped down to $50.
You still had a heap of gains.
People go crazy and they start selling. They look every day, every second. That's the hardest thing for most people is to don't look at it. The whole point is it's over here. You're not trying to get rich overnight. This isn't a GameStop scenario. You put it in, you leave it alone, you look at it when you're 70. There you go.
There you go.
That's the hardest thing is not looking at it every day.
I'll be home watching you with my Beats by Dre and Yeezys.
Buy at the bottom and sell at the top. That's if you want to make constant buys, Yeti. So to give you an example, they always say take your profits. If I had taken my profits, I would have done very well.
But that's
you take it as income. Now you have to worry about taxes.
Right. And then here's the thing about that statement, Yeti, buy at the bottom, sell at the top. That's what you do research for. You don't know what the bottom is, you don't know what the top is.
Correct.
And it fluctuates.
That's why I'm telling you guys investment as a long term. The other thing is when you hold the stock longer than a year and a half, you get way less tax when you sell it.
Right.
It reduces the tax by like almost half. If you buy GameStop at $10 and sell it at $300, you're a millionaire now, so it doesn't fucking matter. But that's a very rare occasion. Right. If you buy something for $5 and it goes to $20, you're gonna pay 35% tax if you sell it. So you're just getting your $5 back.
Capital gains.
Just capital gains. You're just getting your $5 back. You did nothing. So just invest for the long term.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where
that's not a bad idea, Kazuma. Nintendo's been around since they were a cab company.
Cab.
Yeah, they started as a cab company.
Like you mean like cab?
Like driving people around.
That's crazy. I thought you meant like cabinets.
No. And a card company and anyway. Nintendo's not bad if you believe in Nintendo. When Nintendo lost stock dropped because of the Wii U, their CEO took a pay cut so the stock would keep going up. Like Nintendo's not a bad company. Like, yeah, that's a good one.
Despite what other popular gamers would.
I think Nintendo is one of the best companies.
People always complain about a lot of Nintendo moves and about what they're not doing and stuff like that, but y'all still buy it.
Yeah, Nintendo's pretty good.
When you guys stop buying it, then I'll be like, all right.
Yo, Supreme, I'll find you another book, man, since that one's a little triggering. Next week, I'll bring you a list.
No. He's saying that
he'll try it, but I understand it's hard to differentiate.
Not even that. I think it will be a challenge for him because if he can find the good in it, you know, I want him to challenge himself if he can do it.
Try it. If it really doesn't, you can't do it. I will find you the other list of books, and they're all just as good, and they're all beginner stuff.
Yeah. So very.
Well, we went on a little tangent there from tires.
Very good. Very good. You know, off top or not off topic. A very good tangent conversation. But let me see the chopping block topics.
All right, we're gonna switch it up topics. I mean, if you guys have any other questions, bring them up. But we'll talk about it throughout the stream. But next topic I have.
Hold on, let me see the topics.
Is and I want chat to join in on this one.
Wait, hold on. So first off,
we did the tires.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, we did.
But I'm saying these are the topics for the night. I'll let Ixney talk about this next one. Then we're going to talk about potentially a Dead Space remake.
Thank you, Supreme.
We're going to talk about a Dead Space remake or what games deserve a remake. That's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
And then towards the end, I want to talk about something. I know a lot of you guys aren't sports fans, but I want to talk about the NBA Finals for two reasons. One, because, you know, very interesting finals. I don't really watch a lot of basketball, but I do like to watch playoff basketball when I can catch it when it comes around that time of year.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing I want to talk about besides that is I want to talk about like the mental health, the mental side of like, you know, especially with like COVID and stuff like this, everybody being cooped up in their house, like people not only attacking fans, but just kind of fans attacking athletes, you know, on social media, and just like how the fans are trying to get under these athletes' skin, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think it has like a big long-term mental effect, right?
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that in a little bit, but you're up.
So let's talk about. So this is kind of a fun one. And chat, you can join in. I love animals a lot.
I like them.
Yes.
Certain ones.
No, yeah, certain ones. I love all animals, man. I have a problem. If I won the lotto, it would be bad because I would like spend most of my money like saving animals from shelter, which is a stupid idea with a lot of you.
It's your money. You do
yeah, but still. Anyway, so I am more of a dog person. I always have been, even though I love cats too.
I like dogs.
If you had to pick a dog, chat, for us to swap out, like what kind of dog is Truth? What kind of dog am I? Anyone that says Chihuahua, I'm gonna fucking smack you.
So you're talking about breed. What breed of dog?
What breed? What kind of dog?
What breed of dog would we be?
Yes.
That's a very interesting concept.
Yes.
So, I thought we were gonna pick what breed we think we are, but
we can do that too.
I guess.
But I also want chat to join in on.
I guess
it's always more fun when chat throws in their 2 cents.
Like I already know these guys. Like, you know, these guys probably think they're like these guys.
You don't know the breed name? Put a link of the picture.
Of the picture, yeah. These guys probably think like they're like guard dogs.
These guys think they're guard dogs. What?
Never mind. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Hold on.
Truth is a Doberman? You're not a fucking Doberman.
I could probably be a Doberman.
You are not a Doberman.
I can pull that off.
That is a real softie. That's a pit bull, not a Doberman.
Nah, pit bulls are wild, bro.
Pit bulls are babies. What do you mean?
Pit bulls are the greatest animals when raised correctly.
Pit bulls are babies.
You ever seen a guard dog pit bull, man? So I have family that live in Miami, and people in Miami, where at least where my cousins live, right? My family, my aunts and uncles, and my cousins. People on their block, they don't want to pay for security systems. It's expensive. Everything is expensive.
So they get a pit bull?
They get a pit bull. And you know what they do? They some of them have like little small fences, and they can't do that because Mr. Pitbull over here will jump that fence and will maul whoever gets too close to the house. So they have to put giant fences on their house. So not only do they have this nice, beautiful fence to increase their property value, they have Mr. Pitbull to watch it.
So you're telling me Truth is a Doberman? What am I?
Yeah.
The fuck, chat?
I want to see.
If they say Chihuahua or fucking
I don't think it's
terrier,
but I think
or the fucking white.
I think you're about to get murked.
The The Shih Tzu, the white people dog.
I thought it was Maltese. Oh, white people. I think you're talking about Maltese. Maltese is like those little white ones.
Bro, yes, let's go, Cosmo.
Yeah, I'd be a Shih Tzu. Yeah, sounds about right.
You be a Shih Tzu, bro. You're not a Shih Tzu, bro.
He said to pick your dog breed is harder.
How am I not a husky? You know what? I'll give you guys
a Dachshund.
Fuck off.
Let me see Dachshund. Like
a Dachshund's the wiener dog.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Is it Dachshund or Dobson?
You know, my dog. Actually, I have the ashes over there. You met me after he passed away. I had a Sheltie which is it's a Lassie dog.
Mm.
His name was also Lassie, but yeah, maybe that over a husky. But huskies are cool.
Huskies are cool. They don't belong in a lot of places, you know, besides the cold. But
Truth is more of a Rottweiler.
I can't see myself as a Rottweiler. Them things. That's a guard dog. That's a guard dog. That's a guard dog, bro. Like I can't see myself as any of the guard dogs. But Dobermans sound about right.
Yeah.
And guys, you guys. So now that we're on the topic of dogs,
huskies.
let's go on the topic of dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I always tell this story. I have a back when I was working at Sprint about a year and a half ago, I had this manager, right? This guy was cool. Like this guy's a bro. Taught me a lot about work, taught me a lot about leadership, stuff like that. And randomly, when it would get slow in the store, we would all have just these random conversations about just things, right? And I remember.
But anyway, go ahead. Do you remember what?
Oh, I just want to see this real quick. Yeah, but anyway, I remember my boss and I, we were having this conversation about dogs. He's like, I'm gonna get a dog because he has a wife. He has a beautiful family, wife, 3 girls, right? And his wife and the girls, technically, they have a small dog. I think it was like I can't remember exactly what it is. I don't want to misname the dog breed, but it was one of the smaller house indoor breed dogs, right? And he was like, yeah, I like the dog, and I think the dog's name was Bella. He's like, I like the dog, but you know, I want to get something for myself, but I can't get anything too big because you know it's gonna mess with the little dog. So I got to get something small. So he got a mini Schnauzer, and the thing was cool, right? And the thing was like attached to him and everything. And I was saying to him one day, I was like, yeah, one day when I get my own place, I want to get my own dog. He's like, what you think about, man? He's like, I'm like, I don't know. I either want a pit bull or I want a greyhound. And he just started laughing at me.
Don't
right?
get a greyhound.
So hold on.
Wait, no, not a greyhound. Greyhound's fine. Greyhound.
Wait.
Sorry.
So he starts laughing at me, right? And he's like, this was back when I was a little bit heavier too. And he's like, bro, you don't even be like outside like that no more. I'm like, true. But he's like, you gotta get a dog that fits your personality. He's like, and I was like, I never really thought about it like that. So he said the pit bull will be fine because he thinks like I raised the pit bull fine, all that stuff, right? But my thought process behind the greyhound, I'm not sure if they have them in Florida anymore, but you remember they had the greyhound racing tracks in Florida, right? Yeah. I don't think they have them anymore, but
I don't think so either.
But those greyhound racing tracks, they were dark, bro. Because once those dogs, they're not race dogs anymore. If they can't get them adopted, they euthanize them. And I'm like, damn, I feel bad. Like, I would want one of those dogs.
Yeah.
And the way I look at greyhounds, they're funny. They're funny. Oh, another reason my old boss used to roast me, he's like, dang, old man, what you gonna get that Simpsons dog for? And he had like this country accent, bro. And
Christmas?
Yeah, he was, you gonna get that Simpsons dog for
Christmas?
But literally, oh man, it was funny. But that was my thought process. I want to save the greyhound so it doesn't get euthanized. But the greyhounds are just funny looking dogs to me in general because
the problem with a greyhound though is that they even after, especially if they're a race dog, they require a lot. You need a yard. They have to run.
And that's why you saying it wouldn't be a good fit. But I would definitely increase my outdoor activity if I got a greyhound. But it was funny, you know, dang old Simpsons.
You're not catching that thing.
Dang old Simpsons dog.
That thing gets off the leash once.
Done.
Time to get another dog, bro. That thing's in another state.
Yeah.
Before you can put up. It's gonna get to another state. It's gonna get to Georgia. Turn around, and be like,
where's my owner?
Where's my owner? Oh, I'm in Georgia. That thing's gonna be gone.
Nah, but the greyhounds are funny to me because like.
Get an Italian greyhound.
Not even, well, whatever greyhound I would get, but it's just funny because they're just slim and they're just.
No, that's what I'm saying. Get an Italian greyhound. Have you seen those?
No.
You know Jenna Marble, the YouTuber?
Yeah.
Okay, one of her dogs, the super skinny with the long nose.
Yeah, it's got the snout.
Small. They don't get this tall.
Nah, I need a big one.
No, they don't get tall. They get like medium. They don't get like this.
Nah,
They get medium.
Need a medium one.
Yeah, they get medium, but it's called an Italian Greyhound. And if they're funny and skinny, it's perfect.
I need me a nice sized greyhound. But like I look at greyhounds and it's just funny because I imagine God making dogs and he's like this one.
There's a bunch of funny looking dogs.
Like God's like just making the stats on the dogs like this one, all run, nothing anything else.
When you said
just all run,
all run. This is run. When you said the Greyhound, I thought you said Dalmatian. That's why I said don't get a Dalmatian.
Oh, what's up with Dalmatians?
They're the most aggressive breed.
Oh.
People are like Pitbull and this, and I'm like, no, Dalmatians will fuck you up.
What, are they territorial?
I honestly don't know, but why? But they are listed as like the hardest to train and the most aggressive in general.
I can see hard.
Like they'll bite to their owner and stuff if you don't train them right. Yeah, they're very aggressive. And then pit bulls are just this big old baby. You can just throw your big old
pit bulls
baby.
are cool, like when they're raised right. Let me see what you guys are saying. Let's see.
What about you guys? Anybody in chat have dogs?
Yeah, that's true. I remember when me and my homie had to run from a dog who jumped the fence. The dog was so fast we almost had to fight it. Yeah, dogs are, you know, like I said, it all.
No, that man ran from Cujo, bro.
It all depends on training, man. But
that man's gone, little shit. Bro, if I saw a dog chase when I was younger, I would run from a dog. If I saw a dog coming at me now, I'd be like,
just
take me.
it.
My fat ass ain't running, bro.
I had a really nice Chihuahua. Actually, she was actually quite docile.
Oh, I actually my other friend Brandon has like 3 Chihuahuas. They're super adorable.
You know what's funny? They pick and choose who they're nice to normally. But I have another story about a Chihuahua, right? So I had some former roommates. They ended up getting an apartment, and I would dog sit for them every once in a while. And they ended up getting a Chihuahua, and the person who had owned the Chihuahua prior got it as a service dog. I don't know how this Chihuahua was just trained as a service dog, or eventually like later in his life was trained to be a Chihuahua.
Well, a lot of people cheat that to bring their dogs over, but go ahead.
No, but this was actually, you could tell this was a service dog.
Okay.
Because it was like a small Chihuahua, a little chubby, but it was small, and this thing wouldn't say a peep. It wouldn't even talk. I would have to like check in on him because I think he's dead. Like because most Chihuahuas are
they're
active,
loud. They're
right?
active.
They want you to know that they're there, right? So I remember this dog. It would just love to just be with people. So I would be watching TV, and then it would be next to me, and I'd pick him up, or put him on my lap like a lap dog, and it would just fall asleep and just hang out with me.
Aww.
And then there would be a second dog that I would have to dog sit, and then the second dog would try to get close to me, and then the other dog would get pissed and start like, you know, biting at him like, yo, get away from me. But it was just like a very like docile Chihuahua. And in my past, I remember Chihuahuas just being loud, annoying dogs.
Bro, the funny thing is, so I this dog passed away now, but I was young when I met this dog. It was one of my best friends. His grandparents had a Chihuahua too, but it was a hairy Chihuahua. You know what I'm talking about? There's the ones that have like the dark hair. There's hairy Chihuahuas. They exist. I swear to God, they exist. I don't know the breed.
Can you pull a picture?
I will in a second. But this Chihuahua, when I met it, it was old. When I met this Chihuahua, I think it was like 8 years old already.
Yeah, it was.
Okay?
He had seen some things.
This Chihuahua, he didn't drink water. He drank beer.
Oh, man.
They gave this dog beer. And he was like a sausage. He looked like a sausage with legs. And he would go over there, drink the beer, get drunk, bark at everything, and then just pass.
That's messed up, man. That man got so acclimated with beer.
That dog lives to 19, by the way. 19. I was like, they actually messaged me and they're like, yo, this dog died. I was like, what? It was alive? I think that was like 29. I think it was like 4 years ago it died. And I met it when I was like 12. This dog just did not die.
Just fighting all the odds.
At one point it was blind. And just existed.
Poor things when the dogs go deaf and blind.
The funny thing about this dog was that if you put stuff in front of him, it would know which one was the beer. This was an alcoholic dog. You didn't even have to open. He would just like, this is the one I want. This is the beer.
One. Would you rather have a dog that got you in trouble but was very protective of you, or a home with a soft dog who'd risk getting you shot by a burglar?
Well, the problem with that is that if you have a dog that's protective of you and they bite somebody, that dog's dead. That's the law.
Yeah.
If a dog bites somebody else, their dog is dead. I don't want my dog to die, so
Yeah, I'll take the soft dog.
I'll take the soft dog.
Yeah, I don't want my dog euthanized.
Yeah, because he bit somebody.
Yeah.
Even if they deserved it.
Crazy law.
Yeah. If yeah, it's done right. But what do you mean? But if a child bites me, I can't euthanize.
That's dark. Relax. Relax. Whoa.
Get that child away from me. Fuck them kids.
You there. Discipline this child. And then
Yeah,
take him to go,
thank you. Discipline the child.
And then they take him to go get euthanized.
You know what one of my favorite things to do is when people are like, you don't know what it's like to have a kid. I know that this is not the same, chat. I understand that. But I love telling people, but I had a dog, so it's like the same thing.
Oh, they'll lose
And they're like, you get mad.
Yeah, they'll lose their shit.
Like, it's not the same. It's not the same. Like, what do you mean? Yours has 2 legs, mine has 4, bro.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
They both don't pay taxes.
And they both don't pay taxes. Mine bites somebody, they have to kill it.
You just bite someone, nothing happens.
Yeah, you just bite someone, nothing happens. What the fuck?
World keeps on turning. Nah, man, but I strongly am against that argument where it's like fur babies are not the same as children. They are. That
They are just as attacked.
Yeah, I was about to.
I was destroyed when my pet died. That's why I haven't had another dog. Is like I'm like, I want another pet. Absolutely, I do.
You should do it eventually.
I keep saying that, but dude, I was out. Like, I called my job. I'm not an emotional person, you know. I called my job that day, that Sunday when he passed away, and I was like, I'm not coming in this week. He's like, you have to come in. I was looking at a bank at the time. I'm like, my dog died. Okay, you cannot come in Monday. I'm like, I'm not seeing you till next week. You fire me or not. And then I walked back in the week after. Kept working.
Yeah,
because I had a good boss. I had a very good boss. I'd never talked to him like that. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You could hear it in my voice. I'm like, I don't exist for a week. You know, the bank can catch on fire. Do not call me. I'm not coming in. I was very pissed. He could hear it in my voice, and I was out for a week. I was the most useless fucking person in the world.
Yeah.
And that's
hard.
from one dog. So that's why I'm like, I do want another dog. I miss having a pet, but how am I gonna handle that? It's gonna be tough.
That's where you gotta dig deep, man. You know, we all know it's coming, but you know, you gotta.
It was very difficult for me. I know it doesn't mean people have lost more. People have lost kids and parents. I understand that,
but everyone's different. I hate when people are like, "Oh, I've lost more than you."
Nah, but I'm saying there's a difference. Like, I would probably break down if one of my parents passed away too. It'd probably even worse. But because I'm not normally such an emotional person, when something like that happens to me, it's a bigger hit.
Right, and let's get out of the whole mindset of my trauma was more than yours, so it means more. No. So I want to make this clear tonight. You know, that's my opinion, right? Trauma is trauma, no matter how small it is, right? And I used to be one of those people where I used to be like, get over it, but you can't just tell people to get over it. You have to work on it, right?
Because everyone's different. Yeah, everyone has to get over it.
Getting over it means you put it on the back of your mind and you keep going. Working on it means this is the problem, this is how I'm addressing it, and this is how we are gonna live with it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I hope no one in chat is always like saying like, oh, I suffered more than this person, or it's not about who suffered more, who suffered worse. It's about owning up to what happened and being able to get an equitable solution.
Cat Sauce answered my question. Do any of you have dogs out there?
I know someone out there has a dog. I can't say who, but I know. I have prior knowledge.
Oh, that's not fair. He's cheating. He's cheating, chat.
I have prior knowledge.
While you guys are finding out about the dogs, let's talk about remakes. So I don't know if you guys saw there was a teaser for the Dead Space remake.
I've never played any of the Dead Spaces.
They were great when they first came out. They were also super cheap on Steam, so I may play through them again, but Dead Space was awesome.
Let's see. Yeah, I think. How do you think you have a dog? Oh wait, that's a 4-legged kid. I'm more of a cat guy. Funny enough. Okay, so we got.
Yeah, well, you have a cat. Let's go, little kitty. I think the chat's delayed because they just answered like 4 things that we
Oh
asked
no, it wasn't.
5 seconds ago.
No, it wasn't that. You know, we just put our foot down and then,
No, because they went back to like I suffered more than you. In between, I think the chest there's something wrong with it.
no, he's talking about Titanfall 2 campaign.
Yeah, he said that if he died, I feel more.
Bro,
than
you got that like power internet,
That's true. I do have fiber here.
which I don't, which is crazy, and I live
Yeah.
like not too far from you.
You can get well. It's because I switched to AT&T.
No, that's what I had before. And then they were like, "We don't have it in your area," and I was like, "Can I do something about it?" They were like, "No."
Yeah, no, I have fiber. I
was
have
like, "Alright,"
good
so
internet.
I left them. Now we're processing our
My
thoughts.
apartment
See?
doesn't.
Huh?
My apartment doesn't allow dogs. Well, tell your apartment I said to fuck off. In that accent, please. Go up to your.
What is that gonna solve?
Just go
They're
up to
gonna,
them.
they're gonna increase this man's rent.
Listen,
Well-
you're just gonna get a dog in the apartment, and when they say you can't have a dog, you just go fuck off.
And then literally,
That's it. You
and then
keep
they're
it
gonna
down.
they're gonna sit there and they're gonna be like, yeah, fuck me, right? And they're gonna raise his rent. That'd be confused as hell.
Oh, I lived in quite a few apartments before I had to move back in with family, and I had my dog with me. They didn't allow dogs. They still took him. They just don't fucking tell them. You're taking a risk. You're taking a risk, though. They didn't tell me I can't have my fucking dog.
That's a tough risk, man.
I used to walk him in front of the office, bro.
Once again,
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on?
once again, Supreme, this is not investment advice.
No,
And
not
this, is,
investment.
and this is also not advice that we're telling you to do.
No, don't do it.
But we're saying that it's a potential,
What I'm saying is,
it's
I
a
did it.
potential reality that
Yeah.
you can do. It's a potential outcome that you can do.
Tell them to go fuck them. That accent. The
Yeah,
accent
If
sells.
I ever move into a place, like before I get like my own property, it's like an apartment, and it's like my last month, and I know I'm paid up and everything, and I don't like them, I'll do that. Like, go fuck yourself. What are you gonna do?
Fuck off.
Are you gonna evict me? I'm already
Yeah.
gone.
Exactly. Anyway, so Dead Space. They're doing a remake. It was announced. It was one of the craziest games back when it first came out. A lot of fun. R.I.P. though. They're very good games. The first one was a silent antagonist, and you're just like somebody on a ship that fixes the ship, and all of a sudden everyone fucking dies, and there's aliens, and all you have is like engineering tools to fight the aliens with. So you build weird weapons to shoot them and try to get out.
Man, that's not rough.
So Dead Space remake is cool that we heard it. I'm excited for it. But that had me thinking in chat. What game do you want to see remade that's not been remade? Do this.
I'm going first.
Ignore that text chat.
I'm going first. Tales of Symphonia remake. Don't want it in chibi.
Well, we said that last time. So
no, but I have to say it.
Okay, so you need another one.
But technically, Pokemon Red and Blue got remakes. Fire Red and Relief Green. Those were fantastic.
Skies of Arcadia? Why do I remember that name?
I've never
and
played
not the
Skies of
game?
Arcadia.
I remember the name. I do.
I'm trying to think of a game like what I wouldn't give to play a game again that I used to love. Ooh! I got one, and I want to keep the Pokemon theme here, right? I have been dying to play Pokemon Coliseum. Like,
Oh, I know Skies of Arcadia. Okay, yeah, that'd be a great game to get remade. Yo, what up, Raging?
yeah, what's up, Raging? Long time no see, bro. Yeah, but let me go back on my tangent.
Yeah. What
I
game
would
was it?
love to get a remaster of Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh, that would be great.
Both of them, with a third one.
With a third one, but we remasters. Yeah, that would be great.
No, make it like a triple pack.
I mean, they
Get the
remade-
first- you remaster the first two,
But they
and then you give a
remade
third one.
they remade Snap, so there's a possibility for that.
I don't care about Snap.
I'm saying they did remake.
No, what I'm saying, I don't care about being. I don't care about like two Blastoids fighting in the ocean. I don't want to take a picture of that. Boy, I'm trying to save the world.
Well, Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker Memory was a port.
Oh, that'd be cool. So that's his remake. So fun fact: Supreme actually got me on the Digimon games because I was playing them just as a what if.
Mm-hmm.
But then him and a few other people were actually I don't want to say guiding me through my playthrough, but they were making it easier. And I didn't realize the rabbit hole I jumped in with Digimon Cyber Sleuth, but it's a really good game. It's a super good game. In terms of the story is kind of like lackluster at times. It's a good story, But what's good about it is it has this like infinite level of possibilities for grinding and like team building. And it made me really like, I never paid attention to Digimon as a kid, right? That's why I think his is a good one. I never paid attention, but it like Digimon evolutions make zero sense. Have you ever seen a Digimon?
Yeah, you saw Digimon.
Yo,
it goes from bird to like steamroller. I know.
Bro, that should be like it goes from
like bird.
No. It goes from blob to formed creature, then from formed creature to like cat, and you're like, oh, look at a little cat, and then it goes from like cat to angel, and you're like, where's the correlation?
The pink bird had like 8 mega evolutions in the card game, and you could go from the pink bird to the bird with mechanical arms to dragon, lizard, steamroller, train. Like,
and that's literally how it'd be like angel, and you're like, all right, this is cool, and then it's like, wait a minute, but then this angel could turn into a dump truck, and you're like, what? And this shit is dumb powerful, and it don't die, bro. I'm like, oh man, Digimon's all over the place, but I actually like it.
I want to see a remake of the Legacy of Kain series. Most people haven't played it, but it's one of my favorite series. Probably my favorite story ever in a game. I would love to see a Legacy of Kain remake.
Bro, Coliseum or XC get a remake. I'll never ask for another remake again. Oh, that's a high compliment. The story didn't age well. True, the game you played the most aren't real evil lines like the Digimon we grew up on. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. Those evil lines are crazy. I was like, bro, there was one that got me, man.
Well, the T-Rex from the show becomes a person or whatever. Anyway,
there was one. It just made no sense. It was damn it, what was it? There was the metal poop, and it was like, that's the meta in that game. So you have to farm these certain mons, right? And then you get one that turns into a poop, right? And you're like, oh, look at a little poop, right? And it's funny, right? And then you're like, no. The poop is important. You're like, what?
Sakumon, okay.
Yeah, Sukamon. And you're like, wait a minute, it's important? And then you digivolve the poop into gold poop. And then what you do is you get 2 more of them, and you have 3, right? And then you keep them on you, and then you take 3 mons that are weak, that you need powerful, and you farm XP. It's crazy. It's like, it's a rabbit hole. Like, I was sitting there, and I was farming gold poop for like 15 hours one day, and I was like, I need this. I was like, I need this.
Let's go gold poop.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, man, but yeah, the evolution lines are crazy in that game. But so we heard Skies of Arcadia, Pokemon Coliseum, both of them. Yours was the Legend of Kain.
Yeah, so Legacy of Kain. There's Blood Omen 1 and 2, Soul Reaver 1 and 2, and Defiance.
I've never even heard of these.
Bro, they're amazing. You know who wrote the story for them?
What's the story?
No, who wrote the story for these games?
Oh, is it the
Uncharted and Last of Us. The girl that wrote the original story for Last of Us, and wrote all the stories for the 4 Uncharted games, which no longer works for that company. Before she wrote the stories for that, she wrote Legacy of Kain. So that there's the caliber of how good that story is.
I love
from the original PlayStation.
I love The Last of Us.
Yeah.
But I've never played Uncharted, which I still need to play.
Yeah, but like people will tell you the best parts of those games are the stories. I forget her name. I think it's Amy something, but Legacy of Kain will forever be. Oh, here they are. Find it. Well, the other ones are PlayStation games, so that's why they're not all here. So let me grab.
I also have to collect. I actually have to correct myself. Supreme corrected me on the gold poop.
So there's
Isn't very put that on the camera. These are some very interesting boxes.
So this is Blood Omen 2. Blood Omen 1 was an over the head game, so I'd love to see a remake of that one done 3D like this one. But this is a prequel to them. Then there's Soul Reaver on the PlayStation 1, and then there's Soul Reaver 2 on PS2.
Kind of looks like Spawn.
And then there's the final, like the ending of the story, which is Defiance. Again, the lady that wrote the story for this was the lady that wrote The Last of Us, the first one, and the lady that wrote the story for all the Uncharted. And essentially, it's a story. It's a vampire story, but it's I don't even know where to start. It's about a sword's important, so it's got like that idea of Soul Calibur.
Hmm.
But this is the prequel. That's Kane, and he's like one of the strongest vampires ever. And then Raziel is from Soul Reaver, and he's the first vampire. This is the beginning, the very beginning. He's the first vampire to get wings before Kane. So Kane, even though this is his right-hand man, Kane, he turns around, shows him his wings, cuts his wings off, and kicks him into, like, hell. And then he becomes a Soul Reaver, which is that. So he kills people and sucks their souls. This one kills people and sucks their blood. Eventually, again, this is actually way ahead of its time, because eventually you get they meet each other in the games. And then you get to play this one, which is like 25 hours long, and you go in between both of them.
Yeah,
So you play through older Kane, then you play through older Raziel, and then eventually they meet and fight the last bad guy. But it's crazy because you jump between the two stories in the game, and you fight each other. Like sometimes you're playing as Raziel, and you're fighting Kane. And sometimes you play as Kane, and you're fighting Raziel. So it's like so ahead of its time, because games do that now.
Yeah.
But this one like did it way before.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If he kicked him into hell, why are they like teaming up at the end?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a fucking story, bro.
Alright, so I want to remake of the original Sonic Riders with. I played Sonic Riders way back in the day, and I think it was like on PS2.
Nah, bro, Sonic Racer, not Sonic Riders.
Sonic R.
Sonic R, bro. The best soundtrack.
Best soundtrack.
Bro, the best soundtrack.
Best soundtrack.
Everybody's Super Sonic Racing.
No.
You gotta keep your feet right on the ground.
Can you feel the sunshine?
Yo, can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day?
Brighten up your day.
Living in the city, you know. You know, it's all coming back, bro.
It's all flowing back.
Bro, that game is fucking amazing, bro. I don't care. Everyone gives me shit for it.
No. It's not amazing.
It's amazing.
Fun. It's fun.
Bro, I know all the shortcuts. I unlocked all the characters.
You can break the game.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
There's like a lot of different like certain characters can go where other characters can't.
Yep.
Like yeah, interesting.
Bro, I loved that game.
You're the one that makes me feel diamond in the sky.
Yo, yeah, diamond in the sky. Yeah, makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want to survive.
Yo, bars.
Bars, bro.
Absolute bars. Oh yeah, to reiterate what I was saying earlier about the gold poop. I wasn't looking for the gold poop. I was looking for the platinum poop. The platinum poop is so you get 3 of the platinum poops, and then you can like you can enhance all your mons. It's fun. You would actually like Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah, but I play Tarkov.
No, I'm saying after your whole wipe or whatever.
I'm actually almost done with the wipe because I'm not gonna get Kappa this time around. So I'm gonna max out traders, and then there's not much left for me to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna fucking sit there and grind labs for 5 hours a day for 4 weeks just to get enough XP to hit max level to get Kappa. At least the earlier wipes you could get Kappa when you finish all the quests. Now they want you at 71. It's like that's nobody's fucking doing it. Yeah. Streamers are doing that. The ones that are playing 12 to 14 hours. They will do that.
But you will not.
I think last wipe I hit 58, and that's when the levels were easier to get.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm not doing it.
71 sounds.
I just want max traders so I don't have to spend billions of dollars in the flea market building the guns I want when I play.
Right.
That's essentially what makes it easier.
Remake Sonic and the Secret Rings so that it isn't a bougie Subway Surfers. I've never played Subway Surfers. I know a lot of people have.
Secret Rings was okay.
Never played that one either.
It was okay. Colors was amazing.
You guys are making me realize how many games I haven't played.
I mean,
even though I played a lot of games.
I have not played a lot of games, clearly. I've only played maybe one game. I've clearly... Actually, I think I forget who asked me. I think it was... someone asked me on YouTube. I think it was D. Left the comic, how many of these games have I beat? And I never answered that on podcast. I have beaten everything on this wall. This is a lifetime of collections. I didn't wake up one day and go, I'm gonna buy all these games and make a collection. This is like as much as I could save up. I've beaten everything on the shelf.
Nice.
With the exception of like certain things that I've beaten before and I had to rebuy, but I had everything in here has been beaten by me. I think with the exception of Metal Wolf Chaos. There's one more somewhere I've beaten probably. I'm gonna say 98% of these games I've beaten. I haven't completed them 100%. I haven't got a fucking platinum in every game or whatever you want to call it. All the achievements, absolutely not.
Yeah,
So then Assassin's Creed's up here. Fuck that. I'm not grabbing every fucking 785 feathers for a piece of cloth you can wear in the game.
Yeah.
They can eat my ass for that. I'm doing that shit.
I did get the platinum trophy. If you ever check my my PlayStation profile, I got the platinum trophy in Assassin's Creed 2.
You guys like Heroes? I was not a big fan of Heroes.
I never played Sonic. Actually, no. I did play Sonic Heroes. I played it with my cousin. I can't tell you what I remember playing it. I never beat it. I never beat it, but I can tell you this was
what game?
Sonic Heroes.
Oh yeah,
The only thing I remember is Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the only thing I remember.
The Sonic Heroes are the 3, right?
It's 3 in a team.
3 in a team. Yeah.
They run around.
Sonic Heroes is an amazing one. It's a great soundtrack. Yeah, I need a chill with the RPGs. I'm getting too impatient to sit through the cutscenes.
Sonic Heroes is considered the hardest Sonic game, huh? I've never heard that. Any games you're...
People speedrun that game faster than the other ones. Really? Maybe because it's shorter. Maybe because it's shorter. Cosmo asks, what game are we excited that's coming out? Halo. I'm a Halo fan, clearly. The Master Chief. You guys can't see it. I got the fucking helmet over there. I got the figures of Halo.
The figures.
Halo Infinite. I'm excited for this year.
I want to go through chat real quick. So
it was gonna be RE8, but RE8 came out already. So
yeah.
that was one of.
Any game you're excited for that's coming out? For me, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels.
Yo, The World Ends With You. I'm excited for that remake too. They're remaking that game. That's awesome. That was great.
I thought that was a new game though. Neo, The World Ends With You.
There's a remake of The World Ends With You, so Neo might be the sequel, but it comes with a remake, I think, right?
If it comes with the remake, I'll buy it.
Correct me, because I loved The World Ends With You. That was an amazing DS game. Yeah, that was awesome.
Only game I'm really looking forward to is Lost Judgment. That's it. Oh no, I'm lying. Lost Judgment and
Lost Judgment.
The sequel to Judgment, the Yakuza spinoff.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking forward to Lost Judgment. I'm also looking really forward to Tales of Arise.
So Sonic is considered the hardest.
You guys are gonna be watching me play Tales of Arise too.
I was gonna say Tales, yeah.
I'm excited. I got the collector's edition on pre-order. I have to play the original World's End With You. Sonic Heroes is amazing. One of my favorite Sonic soundtracks. Star Fox Assault remake. They should really remake Star Fox Assault.
Yeah, I agree.
The reason being why is because as a kid that game is great, but if you go back and play when you're older, it's terrible.
Yep.
No! I know another game that should be remade, and I'm gonna tell you guys after I go through chat. You said Sonic Assault, and I'm sorry. You said Star Fox Assault, and it unlocked something in my brain real quick. I need to chill with the RPGs. I'm getting too impatient to sit through the cutscenes. Sonic Heroes is considered the hardest. We already said that. Might be.
You gotta jump around.
They're taking payment off the 3DS eShop. Ooh. I won't be watching Truth. I'll be playing. Fair enough. Tales of Arise, but no PS5. I'm getting it on PS4. I don't see the need to buy PS5 right now. One thing that really pissed me off was that Sonic Riders and Sonic Heroes both have PC releases, but they aren't on Steam. Damn, that's random.
Really?
That's really random. Oh, they might be discs. They might be discs.
No, they have to be on something. If they're not on Steam, they're on another platform.
I've heard of that though.
Maybe they're on Epic. They're either on the Epic launcher or they're on Origin.
Yes. Back to what we were saying. I'm gonna backtrack to the original remakes that I would want. And I really want this. So in Florida, you just like unlocked the memory when you said Star Fox Assault, and I started to remember how bad the controls Star Fox Assault and the Star Fox Assaults are. Like when you're a kid, it's fun, but when you start playing a lot of like shooters and stuff like that, the controls in Star Fox Assault are terrible. It's not a very fluid game. It's a fun game. It's not very fluid. But it reminded me of a game, and I'll tell you a quick story. So we have a tournament series in Florida called CEO Taku, and I remember I went to CEO Taku one year. It was a few years back. And it was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and they have like a room where people are bringing their own setups and everyone's playing friendlies or playing their own custom games or whatever. So I walked by this guy, and I remember I was about to go back to my room, and I'm like, damn, bro, I should probably get some sleep. I'm just tired. And all of a sudden, I just woke up for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. I see 4 bros, and I wish I would have like got this guy's social media or something, because like I miss this guy, and I think about this guy from time to time, like I'm telling the story now. And I'm like, yo, bro, there's a GameCube. There's 4 of them, all controllers. I'm like, is that custom Robo?
Yo, I love. Do I have it?
So I'm walking by. I'm like, is that custom Robo? And then his eyes lit up. He's like, hell yes, custom robo, you want to play? And I was like, do I? And I fucking sat down,
bro.
and I just was like having this huge nostalgia rush. And I was starting to make my, because when you play the 4-player or the 2-player like versus, you actually put the pieces of your robot together. And I remember only one piece that was good, and it was like one of the leg pieces that helped me to teleport. But everything else I was putting on was just trash because I couldn't remember anything else. And the dudes were like helping me. They're like, no, bro, use this. And and they helped me for me to kick their ass. Bro, I was smoking them boys.
Robo was so much fun.
That game,
I actually remember
my
playing that
god.
game. I'll give you guys another.
Deep Blood said he's never heard of Custom Robo. Bro, I will buy a GameCube and play that with you, Deep Blood.
I'm gonna show you a game on GameCube that y'all need to understand is one of the GOATs.
Here we go.
I don't know if you guys ever played the Ultimate Muscle game, bro.
Oh, Ultimate Muscle, I remember that show was like...
Bro, this game was better than most wrestling games. The game was like so well made. Like, you see it, I still own it. Like, it was so good.
I never even played it, but... Twitch is glitch and I got a trailer for Suicide Squad. That's random.
Well, the new Suicide Squad looks good. It's also made... It's the guy that directed Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 is directing this one.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
Last time, yeah.
And it's rated R.
Ooh.
I'll take a rated R DC movie.
But going back to what I was saying, Custom Robo, that game was so ahead of its time.
That game was awesome.
And it died. It died in
the multiplayer was great.
It died in Nintendo's hands. And it was, bro, that game had so much potential. If it came out now, it would be a hit. It would literally be a hit.
You know what?
Because there's BR type. You can do a custom robo BR,
but
with
you
your
can
own
just
parts.
release it online with good netcode, and people will go crazy on the Switch.
Oh man!
Remake it on the Switch. People would go insane.
They would. Like custom robo. Oh man, I don't know who owns the rights to it fully, but I just know it was made under Nintendo. I hope someone could bring that game back.
I don't think the Joker's in it, Cosmo.
Or a spiritual successor. I will take a spiritual successor.
Yeah, like a sequel. That would be nice. Something I'm right there with you. Custom Robo.
Man, Custom Robo is so fun.
You know, they remade these games, and I was gonna buy them until I heard the remakes were not that amazing. It's the Ninja Gaiden games, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love. Still have them.
Hey, you keep telling me to play Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z.
You gotta play Yaiba. That's a comedy one though, but that one's good. Do I still? Yeah, you got them all right here, boys. You know, we got all the Ninja Gaiden. See? Well, I got even more of them, but there's Sigma.
Yeah, bro, you got some dust on them.
Sigma, yeah, well, I bought them in when they first came out, bro. Sorry about that.
Dusty.
And three Razor's Edge, which was like a remake for more shit. Anyway, so the reason why I brought this up is Ninja Gaiden 2, Sigma 2, right? Rhythm Heaven was great, bro.
Never played Rhythm Heaven, but I always hear about it.
Rhythm Heaven was great. Yo, Sigma 2, I was playing with my friend. And Sigma 2 actually has, I don't know if it's up right now, but Sigma 2 has a multiplayer. And it's you versus enemies of the game. You're not playing against other people. You're playing against difficult enemies.
Okay.
The game is very hard. You've heard Ninja Gaiden is hard. So we were playing, bro, and I still remember to this day. We had to fight. It was me and my friend, and we had to fight 3 Hayabusas. Demon Hayabusas, where they each had one of the weapons, right? And the best way to fight them was with the staff, because you could hit him in the air and then do the Azuna drop, and sort of stop him for a while, then block. He was way better at the game than me, 100%. He's all about Ninja Gaiden. So he would take out the 2 with the quick attacks, and I would go take out 1. So he would stall 2. And he would stall the sword one and the claw one, and I would stall the other one with the staff. So I would kill the one with the staff, and then I go over there and help him, right? And I went over there and I helped him. I killed the other one. We killed the last one, and me and him go, yes, we did it! And as soon as we say, yes, we did it, 2 more show up with an axe and a scythe. What? 2 more show up! And they're even more demonic than the other ones. And they're like, we did it! Woo! I'm like, oh god, it's got an axe! And as soon as they say, oh god, it's got an axe, I'm fucking dead. Ah! My friend just goes, what happened? And he But I always remember us playing and being so excited that we beat the hardest level And then they show up, and I'm like, oh god, it's Gainax!
You know what's funny?
It just kills me. It doesn't even give me time to block. It just
You know what's funny that you say that? So Ninja Gaiden Sigma, one of the ones that you have, I played that. I rented it from Blockbuster. One of my friends told me to rent it. I was like, all right, I'll just rent it, whatever. And I remember pretty much the prologue. There's a guy with an axe, right?
Yeah.
There's a guy with an axe, and he's just a regular guy, a regular NPC. So you're beating this first quote unquote boss. We'll say it's the prologue boss, not even the real boss, not even a real boss. It is the prologue boss, trying to warm you up into the game. They're trying to teach you how to play the game, right?
They didn't care.
They don't care. So they teach you the buttons you need to teach. And I remember I was beating this guy's ass. He only has a little bit of health left, and he has an attack, right? It's some kind of weird like charge up attack. And I'm like, whatever, I don't care. And this guy cuts me in half. And then I die, and I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore. I died on the introduction level. I was so mad about, like, he just cut me in half. The guy had like this a long ass axe, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Just dying.
Mario Kart Wii remake. Nah, not Mario Kart Wii. Double Dash.
Double Dash.
Give me that Double Dash remake, bro.
Double Dash has a lot of tech in it.
Bro, I think I still remember so vividly. I was on the phone. This is before Discord, guys. I was on the phone, and me going, oh god. I still text him that. I'm like, you remember we were playing Ninja Gaiden? And the dude shows up, and I'm like, oh god, he's got an axe, and then we just lost.
Yo, you know what? It's so funny that you say that, because I remember I beat Resident Evil 6's campaign with a friend, and they didn't have a mic, so I had to call them, and we beat the whole Resident Evil 6 campaign. Yeah, with the phone.
Yeah, you just have to do that shit, bro.
It's throwback.
It's before Discord was an app, and yeah, this came out a long fucking time.
Cell phones were,
I couldn't even remember. Is there a date?
That's got to be like in 2007, bro.
Yeah, it's like 2007, 2008.
Wait, hold on. This has an exclusive 80-page book featuring.
It does. Yeah, I still got it.
Featuring.
Like, look at what I kept.
Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
That would be funny, but no. Yeah, look. Oh, it's a comic. I never even opened it.
This guy doesn't even know what he owns. Yo, is that the blonde chick? The big titty blonde chick?
Big titty blonde chick, yeah.
She in there?
Where is the, there's the...
Nah, that's the DOA girl.
There's the DOA girl. There's a little fun for you guys. Fucking thirsty ass guys.
Nah, that's
there's
not
another big titty anime girl.
She's cute. There it is. That's the big titty blonde chick. There's Rachel, that's her name.
There's Rachel, big titty blonde chick.
And she was a giant axe for no reason.
No, hammer.
Oh, it's a hammer.
Hammer, yeah.
That was an axe.
No, I'm trying to see if this shows any of the enemies.
That definitely looks like an enemy. Those definitely look like enemies.
Yeah, but not the ones that...
Okay, those are definitely enemies.
Yeah, not the one that has an axe, though. But yeah, that's such a funny... What is this?
Yeah, the axes are very...
I never even opened this. It's a soundtrack, bro.
You can jam out to that one day.
Nah, bro, I ain't opening that. Okay. Yeah, I got too much shit, man. One day it'll be worth something. Till then.
I remember does.
I actually manage, I bet you if I look this up, because they don't make this anymore, this is probably worth something. Almost guaranteed.
Yeah, let's look it up.
Almost guaranteed. Now I gotta put it away, chat, while we're doing this. Gotta put it away correctly, because I fucked it up.
You know
anyway,
what? I want to look that up.
Let's change to,
Before we change the subject, there was a game called Spyro Orange on the Game Boy. It'd be fun to see a remake of that, but it'll probably be garbage. I've never even heard of Spyro Orange. Spyro Orange.
Oh, did anybody here grew up playing the Crash Bandicoot games? I still gotta play the new one, 4.
Hold on, let me
I heard
Ninja
4 was
Gaiden.
awesome.
Ninja Gaiden
Sigma 2
2.
Collector's
I
Edition
want to see what that's going
for
for.
PS3. I mean, it's open, obviously, so it's not gonna be worth it.
No, somebody's gonna be selling it for.
There's also a collector's edition too with the sealed soundtrack for Sigma 1. I love these games.
Oh,
man.
people have been searching this. Let's see what's going. Jeez, bro, it's going for $325 unopened.
Yeah, I told you these are worth money, bro. You could probably sit here and find a bunch of shit over here that's worth a crazy amount of money.
This dude is crazy, and this guy's selling it for $350 sealed.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yo, Crash Team Racing was great though. I love those games with Crash and Spyro together. That's what made me think of Crash. I loved it when they put them together.
That's crazy. Oh, this one is the Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 Collector's Edition, totally in Italian,
Oh, for $58, perfect.
from Italy.
It would work on the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3 wasn't region locked. So
I never
Yeah.
beat any of the Crash
Yeah.
games.
$300. Probably more because the soundtrack is sealed. So it's probably in between the open one and the unopened one.
Yeah,
Because people who open it probably also open the.
the other stuff.
Yeah.
So you sitting on some stuff?
I am sitting on some stuff. If I ever wanted to sell all this shit, I could probably buy 2 houses. Easy.
I mean, that's.
I have so much shit back there too.
Oh yeah, that's
like
true.
PS1 games and statues that are like, I have a statue that's worth like $3,000 that I paid probably $200 for. It's one of the first Team Fortress statues, like the big heavy,
Oh yeah,
and it's numbered. It's got a low number. It's like one of the original prints.
nice.
Yeah.
This man's sitting on some stuff. All right, so we're gonna.
Yo, Rap Warp was good.
All right, so we're gonna switch the subject here.
Yeah, let's, we
So-
had NBA. Oh yeah, the NBA
The
finals.
NBA Finals.
But you really wanted to talk about.
Well, no, we're gonna talk about the finals first.
All right.
I'm not a big finals. I'm not a big basketball guy, but I like to watch playoff ball. The main sports I watch: NBA, playoff basketball, UFC, and NFL stuff. So it was really cool to see how the finals played out this year. I know XC's not huge on sports, but
Who was in the finals?
it was the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns. So a little fun fact about both those teams: really ever make it that far.
I've never heard of either of those.
Right. So it was a very interesting year for basketball, and a lot happened, as we are kind of reopening up the country because of COVID, and just a lot of different situations that happened in the league and stuff like that, injuries, things.
LeBron filming a movie.
Now LeBron starring Space Jam 2, A New Legacy. I said injuries already,
Yep.
and then super teams were potentially forming in the NBA. So this has been a thing that's been going on for the last couple of years. So basically, great athletes or basketball athletes, they're like, I want to win a championship. So they get together with other great athletes and they form like these super teams. And they're tough to beat.
Okay,
So
that's smart. That's a smart thing to do.
It's been happening, and kind of the super teams were kind of like all in chaos this year. I'll tell you this though, right? So amazing finals. Hats off to both teams.
Who won?
The Milwaukee Bucks. They won the series 4-2, which is a shock.
4-2.
So it's a best of 7.
Okay, I follow now. Okay.
So it's
I think they only scored 4 points.
Yeah.
I can score 4 points.
nah, it's a best of 7. So it's a series.
Okay.
So that's why the playoffs take so long, because in football there's a lot going on, so it doesn't make sense to have these guys play in series like that because there's more room for injury.
Yeah.
Plus, like the way the season works, everything yada yada yada, right? And they only play once a week in football, whereas in
Mhm.
basketball they're playing multiple times in a week in different cities, etc. Being a basketball player is very strenuous, right? But hats off to the Milwaukee Bucks. They came back a 2-0 deficit. They looked like they were gonna lose. Initially after the first 2 games, they were like, we got this in the, Phoenix got this in the bag.
Mhm.
They're gonna celebrate their first champion, or not. I don't think they're first, but they're gonna celebrate a championship that they haven't gotten in a while. Same thing with the Bucks. Bucks haven't gotten a championship, I think, since like the 70s, something crazy like that. But what's actually wild is, like I said, shout out to Giannis and his team, Chris Middleton, the Bucks, well earned. What's wild is the Suns losing. They have 2 key players, Devin Booker and Chris Paul. These 2 got absolutely torched on Twitter the night they lost that final game. And at first, like, things like that is funny to me, right? And I was like, the memes, we're so funny on the internet.
But now it's getting to.
And now, well, it's kind of died down now. But initially, like the first 2 days, I was just like, man, people care about basketball more than their actual lives, and it's crazy. And I'm just thinking, like, I was like, man, like, I get it, someone's got to lose, but shit, man, you guys like to dogpile on the losers.
Yep. Bro, like, I have to say this. Look, I come, as you know, I'm from Italy, and you think if you ever go to a city where they take sports seriously in America,
Mhm.
it's almost as bad as Europe. Europe takes soccer, and any other place that's not America takes soccer so
Yeah.
like everything that's happened here is a peaceful, understanding conversation. Stabbings in Philadelphia are a peaceful, understanding conversation compared to Europe and Brazil and all these countries that do soccer. I remember being a kid, and out of my balcony when I was a kid, every time Italy scored, the highway would light up in the middle of the night with like with the headlights.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking hundreds of, probably thousands of cars just listening to the thing on the radio, speeding at like 100 miles an hour together in like constantly for the whole game. And every time it scored, every car would beat the horn. I'm talking about miles away, bro. Like, I'm talking like literally like 5 miles away minimum. And when I say speed, I'm not exaggerating at all. Insanity. So, and when the team loses, God forbid.
Yeah, it's
God forbid. The whole country shuts down. Everyone is in mourning.
to bring up what you were saying about like the reactions to athletes. You know, it's
But the reason why I was saying that was to your point of athletes. They don't go after the athletes. They go after the team. So here they go after the athletes.
okay.
There they're disgusted with the team and the coach and everybody, and it's just a blow on the country. I don't remember, but I may have been too young, anybody saying it's this athlete and this athlete and this athlete. Here, absolutely. It's been like that since before social media, ever since I've been to this country. It's always an athlete that gets a team game, but then it's Jordan's fault. Like, what?
But I feel like, all right, so growing up, let's say in the early 2000s, late 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have social media, period.
But they were still targeting on the news. If you go back and look,
but here's the thing. So imagine, and you can almost argue, you can almost take up the case where it's like bullying, right?
Yeah.
So, you have kids these days. When I got bullied in school, right? So I used to get bullied in school because, I was a little on the heavier side. I had curly hair. My hair is naturally curly, right? If I grow my hair out and I just slick it with some gel, it's just natural curls.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, I have like all these like, I have all these girls like trying to pull my hair, and like I had like all these dudes like pushing me and stuff, like, oh, you got Jerry curls, bro. And it's like you have to like explain to them like, no, it's not Jerry curls. Like, I don't sit in a process and get Jerry curls. This is just my hair. Like, and if you see my mom, like, you'll be like, okay, I understand why your hair is like this, because my mom has longer curly hair, right? I just genetics. But people don't understand that. They're just like, haha, I'm gonna make fun of you, and you're not gonna do anything about it. So dogpiling, right?
Yeah.
But the nice thing about that when it happened is you can go home. You can go.
Exactly.
You can go meet up with your friends. You can go laugh it off. You can go and forget about it, and then you'll be fine. It doesn't
happen now with social media.
Yes.
It's very.
And it's the same thing with kids.
Social media.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with kids being bullied. It's like they get it at school, and then somebody makes a nasty post on them on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, Facebook, whatever. And
if it goes viral, it gets even worse.
Yes. Yeah. There's no way you can run. Like, I could go home to my friends and family after being bullied at school, right? Like years ago in middle school. I can do that. And then I would deal with it the next day or the next week. It happens, and whatever, right? You get thick skin. You know how to stand up for yourself over time. It happens, right? These kids can't stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
They can't. They absolutely can't, because it's like.
And then the excuse is, well, you make so much money. Shut up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's why I equate it to bullying, because it's like these athletes. So Chris Paul and Devin Booker couldn't bring home the rock, right? Couldn't bring home the championship. It happens. It's a competition. Someone has to lose, right? But no matter who loses, they're gonna get blamed. If the Bucks would have lost, they would have been like, oh, Giannis and Chris Middleton, they're garbage. Giannis isn't elite, yada yada yada. Because they always fling this term around in the sports world right now, elite. And I used to think it was a cool term. Now I think it's just a detrimental term. Because if you're labeled as elite and you have a bad game, heaven forbid, you're getting scrapped.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I see. I follow. I gotta agree with you. It's gonna be harder to get away from because, but you can turn off social media and stuff. And people always tell you gotta put up with it because you make so much money. Blah blah blah. I do not make a lot. I do not have a lot of money, but I have had okay money from working hard. When I say okay money, I mean like
A livable wage.
a livable wage. I'm not saying
Same
I
here.
have a stash hidden somewhere where I could just go crazy. After a while, you understand that money buys you freedom, not happiness, and it doesn't stop people from making fun of you. It doesn't stop people from coming in and attack you. So yeah, they make millions of dollars, but it's because they're good at what they do. And you have these people that take sporting so seriously, and they go after these people. They bitch, you make $35,000 a year.
If that.
They went to the championship. You get your fat ass off the couch and go to the champion. Go ahead, go do
Right.
that. Go do that, and then someone's gonna yell at you. But
So
that's a problem right now with our country in general. This is not a political statement. This is a problem our country right now with our country in general. Everything gets taken to the level of sports fans. Everything does. I'm talking about liking. I like pastrami. No, I like prosciutto. Now the pastrami people are gonna tell you why everything's wrong with prosciutto. You see what I'm saying? And it's taken to that level that you're talking about with sporting. Where it's like, no, you have to like pastrami better. It's just the better built fucking meat. It's like, and then you get bullied for liking that.
right, and it's absurd
And I feel like that's, and then COVID, like you said, COVID has caused that.
because everyone was pent up inside.
Yeah, dude, they're pent up inside and they had all this emotion, and then they certainly turn into an angry sports fan about everything.
Or a mob.
Or a mob. They do that about politics. They do that about TV shows, right? My TV show's better than your TV show. They do that about anime. They do that about video games.
And I'm
They do
like,
that-
we gotta just.
we just
take it
gotta
back.
chill.
Yeah, it's gonna
We
really
just
step back.
gotta chill. Nobody cares that your team won or lost. Like, actually, nobody cares. I don't care that the Bucks lost or whatever, right?
No. Bucks won. Suns
Whatever. The Suns lost. I don't care. Most people won't care. And the problem with this mentality, with everything, whether it comes to food, sports, whatever, is that it's always this. This is why I stay away from people who don't want to open their mind, and I just don't talk to them. Everything gets treated like a sports fan, meaning I like my sport. I like give me a sports team. I like Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
You like
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thank you for helping. You like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If we're arguing about which team is better, I know the Dolphins suck. I understand that. But if you're arguing about which team is better, my mentality as a sports fan is that I'm going to say everything to you to get you to change your mind, to see it my way, while I refuse to change my mind from your point of view. That's a sports conversation. And you are doing the exact same thing
No one
to me. And nobody gets anywhere. And COVID has caused everything in life, down to like what tape to use or what Band-Aid brand to use. Like, no, this is the right Band-Aid brand. I need I'm cut. I'm fucking bleeding. I need a Band-Aid. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if it's a Batman Band-Aid, if it's a Johnson & Johnson Band-Aid. Close this hole.
So I can heal.
Let me heal first. Then then next time I'll be like, oh, now I have a better pack of Band-Aids. Right now, I'm bleeding. Help a brother out. Give me a Band-Aid.
Nah, you're absolutely right. It's just how the sports world is. When England lost and afterwards started going race on a Nigerian player who missed the penalty kick. Right, I was gonna bring that up earlier. Yeah, that was just.
I do remember that. And
they were sending the poor guys death threats, man. It was multiple guys actually they were coming after. They were sending them death threats, and then they actually lost to Italy. You know, ironically, shout out Italy here.
Italy won. And then after Italy won the Bayou Bowl and Hunt Showdown,
Oh, that's funny.
which is run by my friend Games of Death. He runs a competition for Hunt.
Shout out game.
Yeah, shout out to Games of Death. But yeah, they also won the Bayou Bowl, so it was funny. The Hunt showed on Twitter was like, "Fucking Italians, they win
They won
the
everything.
Super Bowl, and then they went and Hunt Showdown. Let's go."
Nah, but literally, about going back to that, some of the fans in England, they were jumping Italy fans in the subway.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Like,
Dude.
and that's the thing that drawing back to, you know, what I was saying about these athletes in America not being able to get any shelter from this.
Mhm.
Like, I need people, like, we're always doing a challenge, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is sitting here doing the dance challenge, the roast on this person challenge, the watch this many funny videos and try not to laugh challenge.
Mhm.
I actually have a challenge for you guys. Like,
Yeah.
an actual
Don't be piece of shit. Challenge.
not even the don't be piece of shit challenge. The literal get off of these fuckers back challenge. Like it irks me because it's like
The problem
the
is
same way I was born, the same way Chris Paul was born, the same way Devin Booker was born, the same way you were born. We were born, right? It's completely different if these athletes are made in a scientific lab somewhere.
even then.
It'd be different, right? But
Even
but this is my argument.
Yeah.
We're not, right? We're all
Here's-
born. Hold on. We're
Go ahead.
all born the same,
Yes.
and based on that, no matter how much athletic ability they have and how much talent they have, they should have a right to have their human moments.
100%.
If you lose at something, you just because you're on a grander scale and you make millions of dollars, you're allowed to lose. Now, if you lose consecutively, being that high caliber athlete,
you
then
still don't deserve that hate.
not hate, but then we can say, okay, maybe we get you on another team, you get traded, etc.
Exactly.
The hate is never justified. I'm not
And-
justifying that. What I'm saying is the challenge I'm saying to people is that hate that you were gonna give them and that dogpiling, put it towards something constructive. Because
I agree.
this is where I was going off on earlier when I was talking about mental health. That's taxing. They can't run anywhere. They can't say anything back to you. There was people at right after they started letting NBA fans come back at like a certain capacity after COVID, because before they
Yeah.
weren't letting them come back. There was fans throwing stuff at the athletes like they're animals, like they're zoo animals. I'm like, have you lost your fucking mind? That's a human. Like literally, because it is just because they're in a jersey and they're in a realm where they can't hit you and they're in a space where they can't talk up for themselves doesn't make it right.
Isn't there a scene that happened to where there was a bunch of guys that said, "Get up here and fight me"? It was a long time ago, like probably a decade ago, and they were yelling at the basketball players.
Yes,
There was
Ron
like a line of
Artest.
people-
Ron Artest. No,
Yeah.
Ron. They were heckling Ron Artest, and Ron Artest punched one of them.
Well, because he said, "Get up here, come up here, do something." Well, he went up there.
Yeah, Ron Artest ain't the guy, bro.
That man went up there.
AKA Meta World.
Even the
Peace,
guy
ain't
that even the guy that had like a drink, right? Have you ever seen the video? There's a guy next to him that didn't even say anything. He just had a drink and that man was like in shambles, bro.
Nah, that's that mentality. Hey, shh, their money. Or this gets me the most. This literally, if you are this kind of person, stop doing this, please. I spend my hard-earned
Stop.
money and
Please get help.
get help. I spend my hard-earned money and I spend my hard-earned time watching you and supporting you, so I can talk to you and treat you any way I want. I spend my money and time.
It goes to Twitch when all these girls get. Well, I sub to you,
Exactly.
so I can absolutely talk about your vagina.
Stop doing that.
Stop doing that.
Just
No,
stop.
okay.
Like, take your money and your time. If you want to buy someone,
Here's
you are
the-
a sick person. If you want to buy someone's time, friendship, or contribute for the fact that you want to be able to own a piece of them, you're sick and you need help.
Here's what it comes down to too, is that unfortunately these are the people that make these athletes money, because stupid people react in a stupid way. And unfortunately, people need to understand life advice, life lessons with Frank. This is a segment, life lessons with Frank. Something I had to learn a long time ago. Half of everybody is a fucking moron. And half of them that are morons are dumber than that. So that is a fact. That is an undisputed fact. These are the facts. These are the people that exactly they go and they get mad, and then they attack actors. Go through this too, right? Like you hear all the time about people shitting on actors because the movie was bad. Bitch, the actor didn't write the movie.
Right.
Like, and they attack actors, and they say, "Well, I give you money, I watch you. You're rich because of me."
Spend
Don't
your
give
money.
him money. Don't give him money.
Thank you. Spend your money elsewhere.
Don't give him money. Don't give him your time.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to reiterate it again. If you support a cause or a person with the direct narrative that I support you, I can treat you any way I want, you need help.
Yeah.
You absolutely need help.
It's because they have no control in their own life, and that's what they feel like they
And
do.
that's not okay.
It's not okay.
Because my thing is, as a person
Again,
that
Michael
makes
Jordan.
money-
Stop. Get help. You ever seen that video of Michael Jordan?
I think it's a...
Stop. Think about it. Get help.
You literally... Bro, like, it irks me so
Yeah,
much.
It's bad.
Like, people...
We saw it. Our first podcast was that.
Yeah.
People getting banned by saying whatever they wanted to, what was her name? Pokimane.
Yeah, Pokimane.
Yeah. These were subs of hers. People that gave her money, not just subs, were donating like $10, $20 or doing 50 gifted subs stuff. And then they're like, haha, let me eat your ass. And they get banned. But I gave you 50 subs. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
That doesn't
Yeah.
excuse your
And
disgusting
unfortunately, unlike Twitch, you can't just ban people from coming to a sporting event unless they walk down there and sucker punch
behavior. You know.
Shaq or something. But you're not just gonna get banned from a sporting event.
I love the fact you said Shaq.
Well, you know why I said Shaq? Because my brain went Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Not even that, but it's just the fact that like that's where you went.
Yeah.
Like instead of saying like someone recent, you're like, hey, I gotta say someone I heard before.
Shaq still plays, doesn't he? He plays with LeBron. Oh, he did play. He doesn't play anymore.
There you
He
go.
was playing with LeBron, though. He has played with LeBron. I know for a fact, before he retired, that he played with LeBron, because Kevin Hart made jokes about that. That's how I know.
Well, technically they played before.
Okay, see, don't...
So I'll
You know what, I'm going to give you a fact. What's the one team that has won in football, that has won every game, including the Super Bowl?
the Dolphins.
Oh, it is the Dolphins. Most people don't know that, but it is the Dolphins.
The only reason why I know that, fun fact, why I know that, my friend is one of the biggest Dolphins fans ever, and he always would say the 72 Dolphins.
72 Dolphins.
The 72 Dolphins.
You know how
were
I
one of the
know
most
that?
Amazing teams.
Ace Ventura. That's how I know that. Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. That's how I know that. The Dolphins are the only team.
I haven't watched that movie. God knows how. I don't even remember him mentioning the Dolphins.
The first movie is all about the Dolphins.
Bro, I don't even.
Well, they kidnap the dolphin
Dolphin.
mascot.
Yes, that's what it
That's
was.
the whole first movie.
Bro, it's been so long.
And like Dan, what's his name, gets kidnapped too? Dan Marino?
Oh, Dan Marino, yeah.
Yeah, he gets kidnapped too.
Yo,
Finkel and Iron. Finkel and Iron.
yeah, I'm gonna say this. Rest in peace, Jim Carrey. He ain't dead yet, but I love that man, and I just want to let him know that I love him.
Why rest in peace? Have you seen Sonic? He fucking killed it as Robotnik.
Ah, I gotta see that movie so bad. You're like the fifth person to tell me
He
that.
killed it as Robotnik. He's getting his own Robotnik movie. He's in the sequel.
Ooh.
And he's making The Mask. Then finally a sequel to The Mask. And we're probably getting Ace Ventura 3.
We don't need a sequel to The Mask.
We do. We absolutely need a sequel to The Mask. 100%.
Nah.
Absolutely. The Mask was amazing.
No, I'm saying it isn't, but it's one of those movies that's good that it doesn't need a sequel.
Yeah, but we deserve a sequel.
All right, fair enough.
And we deserve an end to the trilogy for Ace Ventura. Right now it's just a duology.
Okay.
Did you know that's what they're called? Is that new? Is that a new word for today? Duology.
Is that an actual word?
That's 100% what you call it.
I've heard of duopoly.
No, duology is 2 movies.
Duology. Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of a trilogy, it's a duology.
Yeah, that's a real word. No, I'm not fucking with you. It's
No, I know.
actually what they're called.
I would assume that.
Yeah, he is doing it because now he made so much money from fucking Sonic. He's like, this is what happens to all the actors. They get famous doing a part, then because they're so famous, they're like, I don't want to keep doing the same part. And then when they get older, they go back. Look at Stallone.
Yeah,
He didn't want to do all the part. Then Rocky 6. Dude, yo, Rocky was so good. Can we talk about Rocky 6? Have you seen that one?
Nah.
Rocky Balboa?
Well, I haven't seen any of the Rocky movies in its entirety. I've seen like pieces. I know my roommate hates me. My roommate like loves Rocky. He has like a Sylvester Stallone like Rocky quote in the living room.
Jesus. Anyway, Rocky 6, he comes back and he's 60 and he wants to fight the champion. Bro, and then they have the Creed movies. Yo, the Creed movies.
I heard the Creed movies are really good.
But you gotta watch Rocky to watch the Creed movies.
I can read a synopsis.
You can skip Rocky 5. I'll tell you that. No, you cannot read it. Oh, I will, bro. We're about to get some boxing gloves now. I'm about to fight. I'm so mad. I mean, Buzz Boiling, what do you mean a synopsis of the Rocky
I'm
movie?
gonna just go on YouTube. There's probably some.
Nah,
there's probably
you
some-
watching the movie.
There's probably some Joe on
At
YouTube that
least-
summarizes it for me.
Listen, Rocky. You have to what? You can skip 5.
What makes 5 so bad?
5 is the worst one, but I still like 5.
Never say never. The Creed movies are fire.
The Creed movies are so good.
Yo, shout out Michael B. Jordan.
Bro, you know what the Rocky movies are like? They're almost like comic book movies. First of all, they're science fiction because it's an Italian man beating African Americans in boxing. It's never gonna happen. That's a load of shit. Italians came out of the movie theater being like, nah, relax. Yeah, most of us are like 5'11" at best.
Yeah, I get knocked out.
Yeah, that's not a thing. A white man beating a black man in some
Boxing. Nah, anything can happen, man. I'm all.
Absolutely not.
I'm all for. I mean,
But
let me just say this.
the movies are gonna for
I'm not advocating what you're saying is incorrect, but I'm just saying there's anomalies. Nate Robinson got knocked out by Jake Paul. That happened,
those were not boxers.
but it still happened.
Okay. There isn't a white boxer that's taking out anybody that's non-white. Any race.
There's got to be one out there.
No,
I wish my friend was here because my friend's like the biggest boxing buff, and he's trying to get me into boxing. And he showed me this guy. Damn, what was his name? Let me actually look this guy up real quick. I kind of want to get into boxing because the way my friend hypes it up is like really cool.
Never Say Never. What song? I think you're talking about the song from Karate Kid. What is that? You're the best around.
Oh, this guy's name is Devin Haney.
Bro.
Look at this guy. Hold on.
The speed, bro.
Oh my god, bruh.
Anyway, guys, listen. But I was saying, you gotta watch Rocky. They're so good. No, really, they're like masterpieces. The first 2 are amazing.
It's a masterpiece.
3 and 4 are like comic book movies. Balboa, he actually took a hit from the real champion. Like, he told them, like, while filming, hit me for real. For, like, the filming process. Like, he got hit by a champion. They're so good. They're great movies. Watch Rocky. Rocky's amazing.
Gotta check out Rocky.
How do we get to Rocky?
Oh, we were talking about sports.
Oh, we were talking about sports. I love boxing, so if there's something I do like boxing.
All right,
George Foreman was a monster too. People are like, the George Foreman girl. I'm like, George Foreman.
kill you.
George Foreman came back after retirement and knocked someone out that he wasn't supposed to. The man showed up looking like he went to the grocery store, looking fucking pop belly and everything. Some young cat was like, let's fucking go, and George Foreman hit him with a George Foreman girl. Mentally messed the guy. Bro. George Foreman was insane.
Yeah, George Foreman. Shout out George Foreman.
Shout out George Foreman. I use your girls every day. I love that shit.
I put that shit on everything.
I put that shit on everything. Stop it. Get help. Stop. Get help.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to reiterate what I was saying earlier. I know I get serious. I look in the camera when I get serious.
Talk.
Remember, words of advice. Just be
Go ahead.
hold on. We gotta say.
Turn your passion into passion.
No, we gotta say one. Damn it! You took my thunder. I was like, we gotta say one jokey thing before we say something serious.
Turn your passion into passion, guys.
I love when probably people think they're big and bad only get knocked down in the ring. I
Bruh.
mean, I'll tell you something. So I never had what it takes to be a boxer or fighter, but I used to train at an MMA gym, and one of my coaches used to say, "We're in the business of hurt." That was his big thing. We're in the business of hurt, and he would always say this one quote, and it kind of stuck to me, even though I'm not a fighter or like trained to become a fighter. He said, "On any given night," that was his quote. And what he meant by that was any given night, you can go out there and get your ass killed. Like literally knocked out, you could just get outworked by the man in front of you. You can just have a really bad night, or it could just be your night, any given night. That was the way he lived, and I respected that so much. And I was like,
That's a good quote. All right, before we go, guys, what else haven't you seen that I have to strangle you over? Because I'm a huge movie nut, and what about the fight?
oh, there's a ton of movies I haven't seen. You know, like only like
Fighting podcast. We get some boxing.
that's what they want to see.
Then you'll actually see it's a remake of Rocky. We'll just make you go down just to make it look good.
Just make yourself look good. Things I haven't seen. I haven't seen Star Wars, except the new ones. For the longest, I hadn't seen The Matrix. That's serious. I'm not a big movie guy.
I throw you in front of traffic.
Start naming popular.
Bro, like I'm boiled.
Start naming popular movie series. I bet you I haven't seen it.
How dare you?
Or I haven't seen it in full.
How have you not seen Star Wars? Anyway.
Name another one.
Okay.
No, you said.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Wait, you saw The Matrix stuff?
Yes, all three of them.
Okay, good. All right, we're good. We're cool. I'll get another good series. You don't have to be a movie insane person like me. Like I go back and watch black and white movies. Like
Nah, I can't.
I watch like history. But
Lord of the Rings. I've only seen the first one.
I don't care. Lord of the Rings, and I've seen them all. I don't care. I know people are gonna attack me for it. But if you watch Lord of the Rings and don't watch Star Wars, you need to rearrange your brain because Star Wars is vastly superior.
Here we go. I'm reading Fellowship. Yeah, I'm not a big reader guy.
Listen, Clerks 2 said it best. Okay, The Lord of the Rings is just 3 movies of people walking to a fucking volcano. That's what even the trees fucking walked in that movie. Like
Everyone's going to the volcano.
You know about Harry Potter? I never saw them. I recently watched them probably 3 months ago.
I think I saw everything.
And I don't get the hype.
I think I only seen 3 of them. The first 3 and then Goblet of Fire is the last one I saw.
So
when I was younger, they were cool. They were really cool.
I watched them all the way through for the first time a month ago. So they were on HBO Max. And I was like, I have nothing to do. I'll watch them. And I binged all 8. I like some of the characters, but I don't get it. I know it's maybe this is a nostalgia thing, but it's just
it's nostalgia.
If one person had a gun, the whole fucking thing goes like.
No, they would like turn the gun into like.
No,
bro, them boys are wild. Imagine you're like, it's over, Potter, and you pull out a 9, right? You're pointing at little Potter, and he's like, and he says something wacky, and then your gun turns into like spaghetti. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
From all the movies, I never saw anything of that power. And second of all, even if they could do that, if you bring in a fucking machine gun, something's gonna hit you. Okay? The bad guy had no nose and got killed by a 14-year-old, whatever the fuck. Like, the fights, I don't understand the fight. The fights were so lame.
Yeah, the fights don't make sense.
They were like jumping around like Musroda or whatever the fuck they were saying.
Yeah, they were. Now, some of those people were getting murked. Like, they would get hit with that magic and they would their souls would leave their body type shit.
No, they would just die. They literally had a death spell. Like, how lazy is that?
Yeah,
They were death.
It's like cast death spell. Well,
there were some cool scenes. But overall, I don't get the hype.
Wasn't Harry Potter so broken that he injured someone as a baby? Yeah, he injured, I think, like mom or dad or some shit like that.
No, the mother cast a spell when he was dying. And then, what's his name put a scar on him. He wasn't... I don't care. I actually don't care. Fuck Harry Potter. I actually don't care.
I'm telling you, like...
Anyway, you don't have to watch Harry Potter. You have to watch Rocky.
I'm telling you, bro, he's gonna have he got some kind of way to disarm thieves.
No, he doesn't. They were all terrible. There wasn't a single, like, the people that were like, this is the greatest fucking wizard ever. And then, like, the worst wizard ever would hit him with a fucking, a jelly bean. And the jelly bean attack. The only one that works on me. Like, that's what every movie was.
Max Payne. I've never seen Max Payne or played any of the games.
The games are great. I never saw the movie.
I'm trying to think.
No, you gotta watch Rocky, bro. They're actually good. You don't have to. If you don't want to watch Star Wars, you don't have to. But Star Wars is.
I'm trying to start naming stuff that's like household
Oh my
names.
god, dude! I wish I have a movie list as big as this. By the way, it's in the shed, but literally a shelf as big as this of movies. I'm trying to think of like important movies. Jurassic Park.
I haven't seen them.
Never seen the. Oh my, Jurassic Park is amazing,
I know it is. I just don't care about dinosaurs like that.
bro. Disney Star Wars are bad. Yeah, except for Mandalorian. The series is amazing.
Yeah, I'll start naming stuff. I probably haven't seen it. I'm really not that big.
Rugrats in Paris.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I just.
You start naming stuff.
I'm trying to think of stuff, man. Now it's like you start naming stuff. Now my head.
It goes blank.
Do you like actors? Is there actors that you're into?
Nah, I just watch whatever. Watch like I'm I'm casual, man. I watch like just mainstream stuff. Not mainstream, but I watch stuff when it's like relevant. But if it loses its relevance window, I don't.
Let
watch
me pull up top 100 movies to watch before you die. Indiana Jones.
Never seen it. I know about Yo, fun fact. I remember when I was like a kid or younger, my friend used to beat up on his little brother and he used to be like, Kalema, Kalema. And then literally he tortured this poor guy so much that like he would like back him into the corner and go like this, like he was gonna do the heart thing. And then the kid would be like, stop doing this.
Blazing Saddles. Oh, I made you watch.
Yeah, that was actually funny.
Blazing Saddles is hilarious.
Blazing Saddles was funny. Gene Wilder, that was really funny.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Gene Wilder. Have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Never seen Monty Python.
What?
Monty Python. Oh, Pylon, Python, yeah.
What?
The Pylon.
Monty Python, bro. It's a great movie.
Never seen it.
Let's see. What the fuck are these? This is Spinal Tap. I told you about that.
Yeah, you told me. I've never seen it.
Yeah. Coming to America.
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen that.
All right.
Hilarious, by the way.
Coming to America is hilarious. Supreme Monty Python. Yeah, that should be bussin'.
Free on YouTube.
This is not the real list. There's a better list.
I think I've actually seen that list. It's like a bunch of people just got together and made a list.
Yeah, it's like top 100 movies to watch. The Shawshank Redemption. Have you ever seen that? You don't have to see it. It's very slow, but it is a monumental film. Goodfellas.
Oh yeah, I love Goodfellas.
Okay, Goodfellas. Indiana Jones, you have to watch. Okay, it's number Indiana Jones.
No.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is number fucking 4, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this. I like Goodfellas. I've seen it, but I like Casino more.
That's fine. The fact that you've even seen Casino is
my friend literally made me watch that movie like 4 times, and like the part where Joe Pesci beats that
Back
man
to
with
the Future.
Never seen it.
Oh my god.
But the part where Joe Pesci beats that man with the phone in the casino.
Yeah.
That. He's like knocked out. He takes the phone.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, like Pulp Fiction.
Okay, you've seen.
I like Quentin Tarantino movies.
Okay, so you're not.
I want to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I gotta see that. I heard that's amazing.
Yeah.
Coming to America 2 is garbage. Is it? I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it.
I heard Coming to America 2 wasn't that good.
Die Hard. Have you seen the first Die Hard?
No, but I know it's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie, correct? Along with Batman Returns. Have you seen Batman Returns?
Wait, is that the one with Poison Ivy?
No, that's one with Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman and Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
No, I seen the one with
Batman
with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger as Dr. Freeze and Poison Ivy.
Little Rascals, bro.
Yeah, I've seen Little Rascals.
Okay, you better have seen Little Rascals.
The truth, the guy that I soon watched Endgame and not anything else before. Nah, I'm not that bad.
Bro, Batman Returns, when Michael Keaton is Batman, is a Christmas movie. It takes place at Christmas. They hand out presents. They say Merry Christmas. They sing Christmas carols. Yes, there is Christmas-themed evil robotic penguins trying to kill Batman, but that's still Christmas-themed. It's a Christmas movie.
You say?
It's always snowing. Jurassic Park is there. Why is the Da Vinci Code in the top one? You do not have to watch that one.
I don't even know what it is. I just know it was a book that sold like ridiculously well.
You know what the book is?
What?
Jesus fucked Mary Magdalene. And there's a bloodline. But it never happened. It was fiction. I mean, we don't know. But my point is, it's labeled as a fiction, and people thought it was a real thing. That's why it got popular. There was proof that Jesus fucked Mary. Okay, great. Falling down, bro. Bro, I know you've never seen this movie. Most people haven't. Falling Down.
Never.
It is.
I haven't seen Good Will Hunting either.
Bro, we need to fight. Groundhog Day.
Mm-mm.
Bro, Groundhog Day is hilarious.
You're going through the list.
Groundhog Day is about a guy that essentially does the same day every day. So he goes to sleep, he wakes up, it's the same day, and the same shit happens.
And he has to like find a way like out of it or some shit.
Kinda, yeah. It's like the first movie to do that. But every day, like there's one part where he like talks to his love interest, and he says everything right, and like they kiss at the end. So he tries to do that again exactly, but it doesn't work. So it's very ahead of its time.
Hmm.
And people said they should just say, hey, on Groundhog Day, they should just release Groundhog Day in the movie theaters and just have it be that movie. Like, don't even make a new movie, just put that movie.
Non-stop.
Yeah. Braveheart?
No.
Ghostbusters.
I know I've seen the ending.
Okay. Ghostbusters.
Or I can only remember the ending.
Terminator?
Rather not.
There's First Blood, Rocky, American History X.
I know about American History X. The movie's vile. Very violent.
Fear and Loathing. Anyway.
No, I keep going through the list.
We got a culture truth here. Speed?
Nope.
With Keanu Reeves?
Mm-mm.
It's like Die Hard on a bus, and if the bus goes under 60 miles an hour, it explodes because there's a ball under it.
Mm-mm.
Bro, that's such a good, such a funny ass movie, dude.
Keep going.
E.T.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I did see that.
Okay. Yeah, he did not see the 2016 movie. I'm pretty sure he saw the original Ghostbusters with the guys.
Yeah, and the Stay Puft Man.
Yeah. Okay. He's seen. Okay. Yeah. Not the 26. Why is the number 23 here? I love Jim Carrey, but it's not that
Well, I
good.
didn't see the whole. What? I think I did remember. I just don't remember the movie.
Ocean's 11.
No, I haven't seen any of the
Ocean's. Well, 11 and 12 are good. 13 is just The Fugitive is master.
You know what? You know what I seen? What is it called? Like Leon the Professional or whatever. There's a cult classic movie.
I don't know.
I think it's. I've seen that. It's like popular.
Some of these are wrong. I feel like some of these are. Like Underworld's amazing, but Underworld's not top 100. I'm sorry. It just
Pulp Fiction's great though. I will say that.
They're making one as the kids. Yes, they are making one with most of the cast coming back. Although fucking Harold Ramis died before they could make a third movie. Like, why did you wait so long to make a third movie? Fucking idiots. Anyway.
Yeah, type in go Google Leon the Professional or the Professionals, shit like that.
This one?
Yes.
This is a great movie.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You should just said Gary Oldman. I would have known what it was.
Nah, like I just know it's like a popular movie. Oh, you know what movie's really good? City of God.
City of God is a great movie.
That's an amazing movie. You have to read the entire movie, but it's great.
Have you seen Book of Eli?
I know of it, never seen it.
Book of Eli is good too. Book of Eli is a great movie. What about you, chat? So we don't spoil because I'm binging Marvel at the moment.
Yeah, Defoe's he's in for a cheat when he hits the end of those movies. Them shits take off towards the end. Them shits go wild. Like
Captain Marvel. The best part of Captain Marvel was Samuel Jackson. The best part of that movie.
I haven't seen Captain Marvel, but I don't think I'm interested.
Just watch it for him. Wait, Unbreakable?
What's the plot?
It's a M. Night Shyamalan movie.
No, I haven't seen any of them.
You've seen The Sixth Sense, you said. Where Bruce Willis is dead at the end of Sixth Sense.
Oh, I See Dead People?
Yeah, you've said you've seen that movie.
I've seen it, but I don't remember.
Okay, so it's that director.
Well, yeah, and then M. Night Shyamalan had another movie called I think called The Happening. That one was a little weird.
Yeah. No, Unbreakable is about a guy that is the only survival in a train crash. So then Samuel Jackson plays a guy called Glass who has a condition where your bones are like glass, which is a real condition. And your bones break very easily.
That's dark.
And he's trying to find this guy who is unbreakable.
Doesn't even train crash.
Yeah, there's a whole thing with it. It's super amazing. And then the sequel to it is Split, which is that horror movie with the guy that has like 16 split personalities.
Mhm.
And then the one after that is Glass. That's a trilogy.
I don't know.
Really
I've actually seen Split. The guy he traps that person and then
traps a girl. Yeah, he has to see like all the personalities.
Yeah,
That's part of that universe. So
and
it goes Unbreakable, Split, Glass.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yep.
Let's see. I have a question. What's the weirdest anime movie you've ever seen? For me, it's Tenchi Muyo, Daughter of Darkness. I haven't seen many.
What's the weirdest anime movie?
I haven't watched.
I have some favorite ones. I'm trying to think of a weird one.
I don't think I've seen a weird one.
Jinro is pretty fucking good though, but people haven't seen that. Jinro is amazing.
The last anime, I can tell you the last anime movie I watched. I watched Char's Counterattack. That shit was fire. Gundam.
Oh,
Gundam.
I'm trying to think of the last anime I watched.
Char's Counterattack.
Oh, the Lupin movie, the 3D Lupin movie.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was awesome. Have you seen like how good it looks? By the way, the Lupin movie, but it's done all in like
CG.
CG.
It looked kind of goofy looking.
But the Lupin looks goofy looking. That's the whole point of the character. What do you mean?
Yeah.
He look goofy looking. That's like.
I mean,
No, I mean the detail in it.
The Last Wolf or something.
Yes.
What you said? Anyone getting that Demon Slayer video game coming out? I am definitely not getting that Demon Slayer video game.
No, I'm not a big.
But I'm starting to get more respect for Demon Slayer. My friend who's a huge Demon Slayer fan is like getting me to turn around on that show. Definitely giving it more of a second chance.
No, my point is how good here. We're gonna try this out, chat. I fixed it before chat, and if it doesn't work, I'll be pissed. Okay. So I'm talking about animation-wise. Look how good it looks. Like what's it called? Pixar needs to like watch out because this shit looks too fucking good for Japan doing it the first time. Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
Like that shit looks like real trees.
Whoever reads the diary inside that case will learn the location of a vast amount of treasure.
Sorry, the diary's got a new owner. The Bresson diary is the one and only item R.C. Lupin failed to steal. I can understand why his grandson would want to try to make up for his failure.
I guess it's over then.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like, just a small detail of everything.
Give it back!
You don't even know the true value of this anyway.
I know a lot more than you do.
Like, you've seen Pixar movies, like, look at
Let's
the
make a
facial
deal.
expressions.
Now, why would I want to work with a fledgling thief like you?
The study of archaeology is the only way to find the truth about the past.
Bresson seriously wanted to keep whatever this thing is a secret.
If we had both of them, restoring the Third Reich would merely be a fantasy.
What are the two of you trying to do?
That is a nightmare that could destroy the world.
Like, if you said to me, Pixar,
The game ain't over yet.
It belongs to me now.
You should thank us for even going after you, Lupin. Life can be full of surprises.
You are the renowned Lupin the Third, after all.
I love that
This could work out.
guy. Okay, honestly,
Bro, he always tries to catch his man and then he just never catches.
honestly though, like, animation-wise, whether you're a Lupin fan or not, how fucking good does that look?
It does
If you,
look good.
if you told me Pixar made an animated movie and I didn't know that that wasn't Pixar, I would have bet money that was Pixar. I would have lost that bet. The fucking, like, the net looked real. The trees looked like real life.
It's
What's
pretty
happening?
good. 3D is taking over. I definitely want to watch this. Disney Who? He's built like a monkey though, big old ears. That's part of his whole character.
Yeah, it's part of the character. It's always been drawn that way. Like, it's insane to me how good that looked. And it was like, like, you guys in Japan was just like, hold on, Pixar's been thinking for 20 years. Hold on.
That's
First try.
That's all I had to read.
First try, and the hair stands up on the back of the character's head when the plane flies over. All right, guys. All right.
Yo,
Relax, Japan. You had one try and you nailed it. And then the facial expressions were like perfect.
yeah, they were-
Everything looked. How? Bro.
perfection.
Perfection.
Or not
bro.
perfection. Practice into perfection.
Yeah, the car scene, that's what I'm saying. Like, the way that trailer started, if I didn't show you the rest of the thing, you would have thought it was a real car chase going through trees.
Yeah.
It literally looked that good.
Mhm.
The net looked that good. The dress on Fujiko flapping when she was holding on to the, like, outside the plane. Like, that thing was moving like it was real.
He said their passion did that. Don't you mean their fashion did that?
Yo, their passion for fashion did that shit, bro.
No. There's no their passion for fashion. They turned their passion.
They
into
turned their
fashion.
passion into fashion. I love Lupin, though. I know most people don't watch it. I love it.
I mean, you're entitled to love what you love.
There's no story. It's just
Just
the
yeah,
grandson of a gentleman thief. He's the greatest thief in the world, and every movie or show or episode is about him chasing a treasure.
Not
He's
even
an anti-hero. That's it,
Not even that. The investigator is always chasing him and almost catches him.
bro. No, he's caught him like 4 times now. He just gets away. Bro, he's awesome. Zenigata's amazing. I love Professor Zenigata.
So what the hell is the point of the samurai? What is he? Why is he with them?
He was actually drawn in because everything felt too Western, so the guy that originally drew it, added Goemon in.
No, but why is he with their crew? Like, what purpose is
Because
he?
he's based on somebody from Japan, Goemon Nishigawa the first, who was a thief. So he's the 13th.
Okay, so he's a thief as well. I
Yeah.
thought
He's part of their crew. Sometimes,
he looks honorable. Like
so he is honorable, but sometimes he's chasing Lupin. He gets hired to fight. He's like a part-time member. Is like the joke, where he shows up, but he's really one of the big 3 of the crew. But he shows up and he's part of the crew. Sometimes he's after Lupin. Sometimes he's doing his own thing, and Lupin goes to save him. Like,
so random.
yeah.
The movie is fashion.
Oh, there's episodes. There's like 5 series that have episodes of the anime. There's the first series with the green jacket from the 70s. You have the series from the 80s with the red jacket. The series from the 90s with the pink jacket. And then recently they did a blue jacket and a light blue jacket.
That's cool. So the jacket
Yeah.
changes.
And they went to the blue jacket was in Italy. The other jacket was in France. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
good.
He said so. Date. Yeah, totally. It's Date. How many episodes are in Lupin?
23 for green jacket, 192 for red jacket, 53 for pink jacket, 24 and 24, or 13 and 13 for the other 2. And then there's probably 40 movies if you include TV specials on top of that.
Damn,
And I've seen same fucking one.
you've seen everyone.
Well, I've been watching it since I was a kid.
Yeah, it's definitely a series.
Yeah, it's yeah, but it's fun. It's just fun. But they're always very fun. So I like Zenigata. I don't know why you don't like him. I like Zenigata.
Man, it's
You know what I like though?
Foolish.
Sometimes Zenigata is played like a bitch. He's an idiot chasing Lupin, but sometimes he's a fucking badass. Like there's some movies where he goes into a town and they're like, he's like, because Lupin's hiding in there, and it's like the hoodest, most criminal part of the town, and that's where Lupin's hiding, and he just shows up, and everyone goes after him, and he just beats up like 170 people. Because his commitment to catch Lupin is that strong, he just take out a whole city block, and he's like broken. His arm's broken. He's like, "What are you doing?" I have to catch. He's still going. Like that man's commitment drives me.
He could literally end crime in another region of the world, but he's just.
Oh
what
yes,
else is going-
yes. So Hayao Miyazaki's favorite series was Lupin the Third, and he actually directed some of the episodes from the old Red Jacket in the 80s. And his first movie is a Lupin movie. Hayao Miyazaki's first movie is Castle of Cagliostro, and it's drawn in his style and everything. And it's an amazing movie. It really is super good. Yeah,
That shit was beautiful.
it's awesome. Yes, Castle of Cagliostro is one of the best movies from his run. That, Spirited Away, Porco Rosso, Valley of the Wind, those are awesome movies. People are like, he's the Disney of anime. I'm like, they're amazing though. That man doesn't miss.
Who cares as long as it's good.
That man doesn't miss. Wasn't there?
Disney has.
There were 2 Kazuma. There was a TV special and then a movie. where they were versing each other, but then they teamed up. Yeah, it's
Wasn't there-
Lupin versus Detective Conan.
So
The greatest detective ever versus the greatest thief of all time. Yeah, they're really good.
who won?
They teamed up at the end of both of them.
Man, he should have.
And yes, Lupin usually wins because he's a child.
Man, they should have.
So like he would catch him and figure out what Lupin was doing, but Lupin always had a backup plan because he's like, yeah, but you're like, you look like a 10-year-old. I'm a grown ass man with a gun.
It's like, oh damn, you caught me. Wah!
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like, oh no.
Yeah, he's like, oh, no.
He's gonna take me to the slammer.
That child caught me. And then they put him in a car. Like, at one time they caught him, there's a scene where they catch him. I knew you were gonna do that. I knew which one you were disguised. And Lupin's like, oh yeah? So they grab him and throw that bitch in the car, and they still leave the scene. They still got away, and then they're like, oh, you were right about everything you said. We're 5 miles away. Here we go. Bye. You caught me.
I'm out. I want a Lupin Sly Cooper crossover. That sounds intense.
Wasn't there a I want a Lupin Sly Cooper crossover? Yeah.
That sounds intense.
That sounds intense.
Sounds
Lupin would
intense.
still win, though.
Yeah, right. Sly Cooper got the animal. He got the animals on deck.
Bro, Lupin's been around like as long as like 50 years now.
You can't outsmart a fox.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Absolutely.
No, I already know how the crossover is gonna go. It's gonna be at the episode, and he's gonna be like,
Lupin shoots people.
it's gonna be at the end of the episode, and it's gonna be like, Steve Fox, I got you beat. And he's like, did you get me beat, Lupin? It's like, yeah, I have the treasure right here. And then it's gonna like stop. It's gonna be silent. Then it's gonna be like, hey, Lupin, where's your wallet? He's gonna be like, it's in my pocket. And then he's gonna be like, and Sly's gonna be
You
like,
just described every Lupin.
and then Sly Cooper's gonna be like, ah.
You described every Lupin movie because that's how Lupin wins every time in the end.
He's like, where's
I have the treasure. Do you? Da, 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 da. He just got it. I mean, dude, there's literally movies of Lupin where he shoots people. Well, they're like, they like start fighting, and he's like, you're too bad to live. And he just pulls out the fucking gun. His right hand man, Jigen, has a revolver. It's like a 0.6 second speed with perfect accuracy of pulling it out. Like, that's part of the character. He's like, Jigen, I need cover fire. Everyone's rushing Jigen, and he just kills 6 people. Runs away, reloads, kills 6 more people.
That's dark. You think the Bleach Return is gonna be any good? I never got into Bleach, so I can't talk about it. Nostalgic plot armor. That definitely is plot armor.
Yeah, no, and there's a movie where it's like his brain was like research, and they're like he's either an idiot or a god. It's stupid. Like, just the point is you're not beating Lupin in any race to win anything.
Yeah, I mean, just
Sly Cooper would get annihilated. Show me one thief that's better than Lupin that doesn't exist.
one thief. That's a good point. I don't know many thieves.
No, there's none. Like Indiana Jones would get clapped, like they all would get clapped.
Yeah,
They all would get clapped.
I meant Indiana Jones almost
Loba would get clapped. Her cheeks would get clapped.
got, literally and
Because
figuratively.
Lupin just always going after the girls, man. But he has his one love that keeps running away.
Who?
Fujiko. But that man's still like, yo, this bitch is hot. I'm gonna talk to her, and then Fujiko gets mad. And he's like, no, I only have eyes for you. And then she runs away, and he's like, well, I'm gonna fuck this bitch over here. And then Fujiko goes back, and now I want the treasure. And then, yeah. Bro.
Boba.
Alright, guys. Thank you for stopping by. As usual, this will be up,
By Wednesday.
hopefully sooner. But yeah, by Wednesday is always where it's gonna be up, the latest Wednesday.
Mhm.
Like last week, I got it up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it just depends on how fast it renders. Fun one. I had fun.
This was good. A lot of, like we said, a lot of different diverse topics.
Mhm.
But I have to say this one more time. Remember,
Turn your passion into fashion.
turn your passion into fashion.
That's it. That's all that ever has to be said.
We're gonna make
That means
we're gonna-
everything.
We're gonna turn that into something.
That's gonna be everything. Anytime someone's being a piece of shit, hey, stop being a piece of shit. Turn your passion into fashion.
Nah, hold up.
No,
No,
stop it.
I do have to say this.
Okay.
I have to say this
Say it.
because I went off on a tangent today.
You did go off. No, that was an accident. Sorry, that was
Alright. But remember, just because you support a cause or a person, it doesn't mean it gives you the right to be a piece of shit. Please stop doing this, people. It's really disturbing. And what were you saying?
I agree. No, I'm just gonna agree with you.
No, you were saying something earlier.
I don't remember.
You were like the Jordan line.
Oh yeah. Here you go.
I'm Michael Jordan. McDonald's restaurants have given me this time to talk to you about something we both really care about. Kids. Kids are the reason McDonald's sponsors their Get It Straight program, a national drug awareness effort. Think about this. Many of you using drugs out there now are under 18. Do you realize that at 18, you have lived only 1/4 of your life? When you're using drugs, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be. And believe me, if you don't use drugs, you can just about be anything you want to be. Listen, you got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Hold on, I need you to bring that back.
Stop it.
No, I need you to bring that back. So I'm gonna redo my message. And it's how we're gonna end it. So I want to say my spiel.
We're end it here.
Stop it.
They're gonna end.
No.
Say your piece. Say your piece.
No,
man.
I'm gonna say my piece, and I want you to flip it back. Oh, wait, are we on this right now?
Unstop it. Get help. Yeah.
Hold on. So maximize it. Hold up. And then hold on. Maximize that one over there. Cause I want to keep this. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. So it's maximizing that, and then flip it back on the other one. Perfect. So it's gonna be great. Hold on, I gotta get serious. Hold up. I can't get serious because this is gonna be good. All right.
The fucking namaste. What are you doing?
Nah, I'm trying to focus, but I keep laughing because it's so great. Okay. And remember, folks, just because you use your money to support a cause or a person doesn't give you the right to treat them like a piece of shit. And now,
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
No, you gotta bring it back. We have to do this perfectly.
That's good because you're like, and now he's like, well, if you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Hold on. No, do it again.
Bro,
We gotta get this perfect.
no, it's good. Next time.
No. The reason why we have to get this perfect, we can use this. This will never happen again, like with this much efficiency. Normally, our shit happens
Stop it.
when we plan it.
Okay.
Alright.
One more time.
Truth needs like 20 per. No, I got it. Third take, got it.
Okay.
And remember, folks, just because you use your money to support a cause or a group that you like doesn't give you the right to treat them like a piece of shit. And remember,
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
do it again. We had it.
No, I didn't know. I didn't remember what
Oh,
the
my bad.
cue.
My bad.
Dumbass. I didn't know what the cue was.
All right, now that's the cue.
Doing it,
You had it perfectly though. That's fine.
You didn't tell me the cue. You just...
Yo, all right, that's the cue.
Okay.
All right, so put it back on the other one.
What cue? No, this is it. Go.
No, hold up.
I can't switch it and play at the same time.
No, can't you just hit like?
No, it doesn't work that way, bro.
No, just do it like that. No, we're perfect.
If I do it like this, I can make it a TikTok. Go ahead.
No, but trust me. Watch this. You have it on the big screen on us, and I say, then remember, and then you flip it back and then play, and that's it. Then we end the stream.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
Remember, people, just because you use your hard-earned money to support a group or a person that you like doesn't give you the right to treat them like a piece of shit. And remember,
if you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
perfect.
All right.
I already got that 0.4 second delay.
Don't even tell me to cue.
Nah, I did it. That's my
It's his
fault. But,
All right, guys, we
seriously,
gotta stop.
though,
We gotta stop the stream.
we're gonna end it on this. I appreciate you guys. Axon, shout out my boy Axon. Shout out to Supreme, Deflect, Over, Kiryu. I appreciate all you guys. Tomorrow I'll be streaming some more Yakuza 5. Tonight I'm just gonna get some sleep. I gotta work all day tomorrow, and then as soon as I do that, I'm gonna hit the gym. And then tomorrow night, maybe around 10 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna play some more Yakuza 5. I'm excited. Thanks to my guy Ixney Hombre. Great a case of the Sundays. And we will see you guys next week.
We'll see you guys next week. Peace.